What's going on, guys? It is Evan here from Evan Sports Corner. I'm back in that video here on the channel, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a Cowboys live stream. Thanksgiving. I know I'm a little late, but no, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm a little late to live stream, but it's fine. We'll take it. What's going on, guys? It is Evan here from Evan Sports Corner. I'm a little late to the live stream, okay? I'm sorry, trying to get here a little earlier, but didn't work out that way. So, what it is. Anyway, guys, hopefully you guys are having a great day. It is Thanksgiving. It's a great day. It's Thanksgiving. You already know. Thanksgiving Day. Hope you guys are having a great Thanksgiving. The Cowboys right now are apparently 0-0, and our tackles are great. Oh my goodness. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No. By the way, guys, I started Andy Dalton in fantasy, so, yeah, let's go. Here we go. Dallas is, Mari Cooper on the catch here. Thanksgiving Day, 10 minutes here in the first quarter. Nobody has scored yet in Washington, Dallas. So, hopefully Amari Cooper with the catch. Good catch by Amari Cooper. Ooh, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Here we go. And Dallas, 1st and 10. They're actually driving somewhat, so I'm very proud of my team for driving. Here we go, and it's gonna be a first down. And 10. Already having. Anyway. Washington has had a solid defense. They're the best passing defense in the NFL, which means that that's going to be tough for the Cowboys here today. You already know Cowboys struggle sometimes, but Andy Dalton actually played pretty well in the last game. Handoff, Zeke, no pass in the slot. That the pass is caught, and the pass is going to be gone down low. Dalton Schultz on the reception, so congratulations to Dalton Schultz with the catch. Say happy Thanksgiving in the chat, guys, if you are here. So, yeah, here we go, Dallas. 3rd down and 5 here. Good situation for them to score. Hopefully they will punch it in, but still. Ron Rivera is in his first season as coaching the Washington football team. He was let go by the Panthers, who got Matt Rule, and then he went to Washington. So this is going to be interesting to see what Washington does. Andy Dalton is actually my fantasy football starting quarterback today. Pass over the middle of the field, incomplete, and we don't have a flag on the field. So, and intended for Amari Cooper, so it's going to be 4th down. And it appears that the Cowboys are going to kick a field goal. Oh, you got to be kidding me. No, not another. No, not a. Oh. Washington! What? No, not another offensive lineman. Not as if the Cowboys' offensive line wasn't already destroyed, and now we got Zach Martin down. Now we got everybody down. Oh my gosh. I'm so sad. Anyway, guys, happy Thanksgiving to everybody here. I'm so happy to see you guys that decided to join the live stream on this wonderful Thanksgiving Day. Cowboys and Washington football team, I'll take it. So, I am so sad right now. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. It's literally Thanksgiving Day, and we got 2 offensive linemen. One got taken to the tunnel, and Zach Martin's looking pretty darn hurt right now, so. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. And of course it was 3rd down, Cowboys don't get anything done on 3rd down, which is kind of usual, when Cowboys can't get it. Andy Dalton, I would have loved you to throw a touchdown pass there. That would have been great for my fantasy football team, but yeah. Anyway. So Dallas and Washington are doing pretty good, you know. Both teams doing decent, I guess. I mean, Dallas had a chance to score there, and they're not gonna score. I mean, they might kick a field goal. Hopefully they kick the field goal. Hopefully they make the field goal. Not exactly sure what happened. I wasn't really watching the game. I was eating, so Thanksgiving lunch. So I did not get to see what happened first series, but I believe Washington got the ball first, but I could do a play-by-play. Tell you guys. Can you anybody tell me what happened first possession? Did Washington get ball first? Hopefully they did, because that'd be nice to get a stop first possession, good momentum. Stopper. Yeah, we might move here in a few minutes. I kinda do not like watching on my TV because it is very small. So hopefully good. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna try and move here in a second. Hopefully this works. Well no, I might as well not. And Zach Martin is literally being carried off the field. Wow. Poor Zach Martin. First Zach Martin, 33-yard field goal for the Cowboys. Big kick here from Greg Zuerlein. Knock it down, Greg. Please. It is up and it is, I believe, good. Yes. Good. Field goal up. Cowboys are up. Hello, Zach. What is up, dude? Glad to see you are here. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Dallas up 3-0, and Dalton took a hit. You better not hit Andy Dalton, please. He's my fantasy quarterback today. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Not Zach Martin. Oh, he looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh, gosh. Man, I mean, it's just always the offensive lineman, man. Like, come on. Cowboys, at one point, impenetrable offensive line is now very injured offensive line, which makes me so sad. Thank goodness the Cowboys didn't have to run a play after Zach Martin got injured, because, darn, this is going to hurt me in fantasy football. That's going to bite me, because now Andy Dalton's going to have no time to throw the ball anymore. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing. That was one of the main reasons why the Cowboys were successful last week against the Minnesota Vikings, was because of Zach Martin. Like, Zeke Elliott had his first good game because he was able to run through Zach Martin on the right side. He was able to run through past him, you know. He was able to have that one, guy on the line that he could really trust to get the block for him. And now that is no longer the case, things are looking rough potentially for Dallas. They're up 3-0. I don't know what the problem is with the O-line getting injured. I really don't. First Cam Irving, now Zach Martin, and then, of course, you've had Tyron Smith and Lyle Collins be out for the season. Things have gotten rough. Things have gotten pretty darn rough. It makes me so sad. Anyway, so here we are, 1st and 10, Dallas, Andy Dalton on the sideline. Unfortunately, but, which he had a touch on. And here's Alex Smith. Alex Smith is onto the field right now. It is 1st and 10 for Alex Smith. And the Washington football team. Thanksgiving Day. These two teams have played a few times on Thanksgiving in their history, actually a lot of times. And there's the pass in the slot, Washington. I believe that is Antonio Gibson, the young halfback for Washington. He's solid. He's really good, actually. Been one of the few bright spots of the Washington team that hasn't had a very good season. Pretty much their highlight win was over the Dallas Cowboys in that really ugly 25-3 game where Andy Dalton suffered a concussion. By the way, where's John Bostic? Where you at, dude? I wonder if John Box is going to get sucker punched today or not for his hit on Andy. Both 3-7 teams coming in today. This is a really important game for the NFC. And there's a toss to Antonio Gibson on the outside. Gibson's going to get hit, and I believe he's going to have the first down. I think he's got it. So good job to Antonio Gibson. So here's Van Der Esch. Oh, actually, he's short, so it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Dallas able to get the stop on the pitch. So good job, Leighton Van Der Esch. You need to see some Van Der Esch. You need to see him step up. He was injured in week 1. He's been back healthier recently, but Then again, with Vanders, there's always an injury concern with him. There's Mike Nolan. Mike Nolan pretty much fighting for his job at this point. Mostly Cowboys coaching staff. Part of the Cowboys coaching staff is fighting for their job right now in these coming weeks. Handoff inside. I believe they actually might. Oh, I think he's going to get it. And that's going to be a first down. Darn it. I thought that they were going to get it. I thought they were going to stop him. Tyler Biadasz might actually come in. It's very possible. I liked having Zach Moore in the right tackle. That was a good move. It gives Zeke some security on the outside. Tyler Biadasz is probably going to come in. Probably will move Joe Looney. We'll see, though, what happens. Cam Irving. So you lost your two tackles. And I think Brandon Knight's on IR. I'm not even sure who the Cowboys are going to run. Like, you're going to have Connor McGovern, Joe Looney. Terrence Steele, I think, is going to be out there. And there's a reverse to the outside. They're going to throw it deep. This is a throw on the reverse. The pass is caught. Oh, what a trick play by Washington. Oh my gosh. What a play by Washington. And that's just, what a play. What a play by Washington. You have him on the outside. I think that's Lance Thomas, the tight end, who threw up a nice pass to, I don't know who that is. But good catch. Can't really see as well. I think it's Terry McLaurin. It's a good play by Terry McLaurin. Scary Terry, of course. You already know Scary Terry. Smith in the back. Smith going to throw it deep, and the pass is going to be incomplete. Good secondary help there for the Cowboys. 2nd down and 10. Dang, that's crazy. Nice play. Nice play by Dallas defense after giving up a really awful play. Great play by Washington, but just bad defense by Dallas. You gotta, it was kind of sad there. So here we go. Dallas is actually in a decent spot on defense. They actually did just get a stop there. A mini stop. It's so annoying though because they had them. Like they had Washington in the spot. There's Donovan Wilson, the hero of the Minnesota game. Happy Thanksgiving, Ed. So happy you're here. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I bet a lot of people are watching the Cowboys game right now. Detroit lost, I think, right? I mean, they were down big to use it. And we have an injury for the Cowboys. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Fortunately, it doesn't look like a lot of Cowboys players are having a happy Thanksgiving so far, especially the O-line. Now Alex Smith seeing along. He sees the injuries going down in front of him. Alex Smith knows a thing or two about injuries. Oh, there's Cameron Irving walking back onto the field, limping a little, but hopefully he'll be okay. Well enough to come back into the game. It's a good thing that he's coming out of the tunnel, though. That's a good sign for the future. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. How bad did Detroit lose? I actually kind of want to check. Detroit lost 41-25. Okay, so another injury. I know it's crazy. Like what the heck? It's Thanksgiving and the entire Cowboys team is on the field right now. There's Zeke with the mask. My goodness, the entire team has masks on silent. Yeah, Texans won. Yeah, Texans had a big day. Texans had a big day. Congratulations to Houston. They've sort of mini bounce back. I don't know if you could call it a bounce back since they've been beating bad teams or injury-riddled teams. Detroit Lions, I was looking at their injury report earlier today. I don't think DeAndre Swift played today. Kenny Golladay was hurt. A bunch of their top players were injured. Antonio Gibson on the carry, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to try and move during one of the commercial breaks. I'm going to try and move to a different area in the house just because I don't know. I want to see. I have a little better view of the what's going on, the action. Neville Gallimore, the rookie, one of the best players in the Cowboys D-line. Been starting to see DeMarcus Lawrence, Tank Lawrence a little. Defense has actually jumped up to 24th overall in the NFL, which isn't actually horrible, but it's not good. It's still a bottom 8-9 defense in the NFL, bottom 10 D, guaranteed. But, I mean, considering where they were at one point, they've improved a little on the passing side of the ball. Yeah, both Texas teams played a pass over the middle of the field. The pass is almost intercepted on 3rd down. And there's a flag on the field, and it looks like we're about to get a pass interference. Of course, you already know. Come on, man. Holding on the defensive side of the ball instead of pass interference. So they're going to call it holding, and it is going to be a first down, which really stinks. Come on, refs. I mean, is it holding? Do I see holding? It's a small hold, I guess. It is sort of interfered. Good. Gotta go. Good luck. Okay. Anyway, glad you came, Ed. Hopefully, you have a great Thanksgiving, and hope to see you soon. Okay, so now the Cowboys are kind of struggling on defense thanks to not being able to stop them on the weird trick play. Smith under pressure has to get rid of it, barely makes the pass, and it is a complete pass to Antonio Gibson, one of the top guys on the field right now. He has been a big option for Washington, the young running back, who is solid. I mean, Washington's big three in terms of weapons is pretty much like Terry McLaurin, Alex Smith, the quarterback, and Antonio Gibson. Antonio Gibson and Terry McLaurin top weapons. So yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. Everyday Sports, glad you're here. Thoughts on Cade Cunningham? I did read about that. I think he shows a lot of promise. Cade Cunningham, very scary player, very good player. So hopefully he has a good career. I don't think the Mavericks will get him. I think we're better than that, but we'll see. Everyday Sports, do the Patriots play this week? And if so, who do they play? Do they play? They play somebody this week, I think. I'm not exactly sure who though. Happy Thanksgiving. 3rd down and 5, so Dallas has once again another chance to actually make a stop. Crazy. And they've actually been doing pretty good today, so on the defensive side, sort of, except leading to 3rd downs. Smith under pressure, wrapped. No, he was wrapped up. No. Oh, okay. And there's a full. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me, right? Alex Smith under pressure. Dallas has a chance to actually get rid of the ball and get off the field. And of course, there's gonna be another flag. Washington 2 times on this drive are gonna get bailed out by a flag. And I believe it's gonna be defensive holding again, just like last time. I mean, or it could be pass interference. Oh, there's the hold right there. Come on! Darn it. They're gonna call a holding, and now Washington potentially could be in a goal line situation here. And that kind of stinks because, like, the most annoying part about all of this is that Washington, like, come on, like, they've driven down the field, but in reality, the one thing that they've really done is that, like, crazy reverse play. And all in all, like, I don't think they've been that great, but couple flags, couple dumb flags, especially that one. Smith fake handoff, rolling out to the side. He's got a man. I believe that's Thomas. He takes a hit from Donovan Wilson. One player you got to watch today, if you're the Washington football team, is you got to watch Donovan Wilson on the hits. Because Donovan Wilson will hit you, and he will hit you hard. The hard-hitting safety forced 2 fumbles last week. 2 big fumbles that were crucial to Dallas's win over Minnesota. I don't think the Cowboys would have won if those fumbles hadn't happened, especially, I mean, one of them led to a touchdown, I believe, the first touchdown of the game. The second one stopped Minnesota when they were in the red zone. Gibson, handoff, and that's going to get him down near the goal line. And Antonio Gibson touchdown could be coming up soon. Dallas's penalties on this drive have certainly cost them. The 2 holding calls on the defensive side of the ball have really, really hurt them. Washington on the handoff. Gibson, he walks into the end zone, but there's a flag on the play. Antonio Gibson had the easy touchdown run. Lance Thomas looking guilty there, so I think it's going to be a flag on him. Probably a false start or a weird motion. I'm not exactly sure what the flag is. It's going to be a 1st and goal, though, so I think it's a penalty on Lance Thomas. On Rivera. Not exactly sure what was the penalty. Like I said, I don't have the volume up very high, and I'm okay. So it is. I believe it wasn't a false start penalty. So it is going to be a 1st and goal, a little farther out and towards the 10. 9. Smith on the fake handoff. He's going to throw to the pass. It's Lance Thomas getting wrapped up and down at the 5. So yeah, quality play there by Lance Thomas. Been a solid tight end today for Washington, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of confused. I was like, what the heck happened? Lance Thomas seeming to be a very versatile option in the Washington attack, so good for him. That was weird, like, dang. That was kind of weird. Yeah, Alex Smith, as I can see, I mean, you guys can probably see, Alex Smith has been doing a lot of like fake handoffs, so the Cowboys have to watch out for that play action. Second and goal. I'm feeling a touchdown, but Antonio Gibson's going up against me in fantasy, so I don't want him to score. Hand off to the outside, and that's a touchdown. What do you know? Exactly what happened. An Antonio Gibson touchdown. That's great. Antonio Gibson touchdown, of course. I mean, come on. That's just such bad luck for me right there. Of course, the one player on the Washington field to score is Antonio Gibson. That's gonna hurt me in fantasy. Oh darn, I can Duke on with the reverse. Yeah, a lot of movement and a lot of movement and fakes in the Washington backfield, and there's the touchdown. Washington takes an early 7-3 lead, pending the extra point. Extra points aren't money in the NFL anymore, aren't free technically. Extra point is up and it's good, and the Washington football team take a 7-3 lead over the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day. Two costly holding plays. Gosh. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Oh man. Anyway, I'm not sure. I think I should move. I'm tired of seeing this. Okay, so I'm moving, guys, right now. Um, yeah, hopefully the audio isn't too weird. Right now, I'm going to be moving. Yay. For now, at least. So I'm gonna be moving. Here I go. Let's go. Wee. We have moved successfully so far. We are here. Okay, so we're here now in a different part of the house, a better TV area. So let's go. Okay, so new area of the house. Okay, so well that was interesting. Interesting movement, but here we go. We are here now. I'm gonna turn on the game. Hopefully the game is not past break. Okay. Anyway, here we go. New setup area, and now we are here watching the game. Um, yeah, hopefully Dallas can pull out a W. It's not looking too amazing right now. In fact, the game has probably gone pretty awful. In terms of like, I don't think the Cowboys have played that bad. Just some undisciplined penalties and a very some very unfortunate injuries to the offensive line have hurt the Cowboys so far in this football game. Hopefully they can bounce back and get a touchdown this drive. Here we go. Cowboys are back on the drive. Here we go. Washington gonna kick the ball off. Early predictions, score prediction for you guys. What are your score predictions for this game? I got Cowboys 28-24. Kick is up. Let's go. The kick is up. The kick is up. Actually, not 28-24, like 27-24 Dallas or something like that for me. Yeah, so there it is. Randy Gregory, controversial. Apparently, he got poked in the eye, and now he had to get some eye drops on the sideline. Fortunate for him. Injury update: Cameron Irving is questionable with a knee. Oh, great. Zach Martin is out with a calf injury. Oh gosh. So the Cowboys' only good offensive lineman is out for the rest of the game. Dalton throw, pass, caught by Cooper. Another catch for Amari Cooper today. Good catch by Amari Cooper. Let's go, Cooper. Big play there for Cooper. Yeah, unfortunate for the offensive line. That's a big loss for the Cowboys there with losing Zach Martin. It's gonna be really tough to run the ball today for Dallas. Washington has a very good pass defense. Like that's the thing that they're great at. Rushing defense isn't the best, but when you're going up against an offensive line this horrible, rush defense should be your strength. Ezekiel Elliott handoff. He is able to make a juke move inside, able to get about a yard or two more than expected, but not much. And I'm not expecting much from the Cowboys ground game today. That's one thing that they did really well last week against Minnesota is the ground game, but I'm not sure that they're going to be able to do that this week. So there's the line. I think it's Connor Williams, Brandon Knight, so he is off IR, so I think he's the one coming in to replace Zach Martin. Or maybe that's Terrence Steele. Who knows? But yeah, here it is. Cam Irving. And now Dalton back. Throws. Middle of the field. Zeke with the catch. Cowboys still trying to get there a little short. And the first quarter. The first quarter is almost done. Zeke with the catch. As third and short. So hopefully they can get this. Dalton looking pretty comfortable in the backfield, but he's got to get rid of the ball quickly. Zeke's first catch of the game. Has CeeDee Lamb even made a catch today? Like, I don't even know. So the Cowboys are 2 for 3 on third down, and they're going to take this at the end of the first quarter. So the first quarter is officially over, and now we are heading to the second quarter on Thanksgiving Day between the Cowboys and Washington football team. Washington up 7-3, the opposite of their record. So apparently in the Cowboys receiving game today, they have not done too much. Dalton Schultz has a couple catches, Zeke has a catch, Amari Cooper has a couple catches today. Other than that, no CeeDee Lamb, nobody really doing much today. And for Washington, Logan Thomas, fun fact, actually has more passing yards than Alex Smith so far, with 28 passing yards opposed to Alex Smith's 20. Antonio Gibson with the touchdown. Terry McLaurin has a catch. Gibson has a few catches. Logan Thomas. I mean, it's kind of how Washington's been today. They've been, passing the ball a pretty decent amount. So good for them. It's still early in the game, though. It's only second quarter, which isn't too bad. Dallas not doing too horrible. Remember to leave a like on the stream if you enjoy. We're probably streaming for a couple hours so far. We have been streaming for almost a half hour. And thank you to everybody that's been here so far. Yeah. Let's see what happens. So here we go. Ezekiel Elliott this season has been averaging around 63 rushing yards per game, according to the graphic on the screen. Last week he had his first 100-yard game of the season, and oh my gosh, Pollard! No way! No way he gets the first. He might have actually gotten the first down! Oh my goodness, if he does! Oh, wow! So here's what I thought. I was so confused on the play. So they had Pollard in the backfield. They handed it off to him. He got completely smacked by Brandon Knight. I thought they were going to fake it to Dalton. And Pollard somehow able to get the first down. I don't know how he did that. He's able to spin a man. And, I mean, he ran into Brandon Knight, and I'm like, oh, crap, he's going to get stuffed. What a play by Tony Pollard. That just shows his explosiveness and how good he is. I like Tony Pollard. He's a great addition to the roster. Really puts in a new element to the running game. Dalton gonna throw it deep downfield. The pass is gonna be caught by Cooper. Amari Cooper for the touchdown. Cooper waving to the camera. Amari Cooper with a long touchdown reception from Andy Dalton. Cooper's going off today so far. What a play by Amari Cooper to give a 10-7 lead. What a play. He beats him. He burns Ronald Darby, the former Eagles corner, and just Darby had no chance on Cooper right there. Once Cooper caught it, there was no way Darby was going to catch him to the end zone. Waving to the camera. Touchdown Amari Cooper. Chase Young on Pollard. If Dalton hadn't been able to get rid of it, it would have been ugly. It would have been an ugly scene. So Dalton to Cooper. Big fantasy points for me right there. Let's go. Kick is up from Zerline, and it's good. Cowboys up 10-7 on Thanksgiving. Boy, that was quick. Yes! Let's go! That's what fantasy football is all about, the big plays. Chase Young almost got to the quarterback, but almost is an important word in that sentence. So I'm very happy right now. The Cowboys just went out and made a beautiful play. Amari Cooper, it was like a 2-play drive, and the Cowboys are able, no, it wasn't a 2-play drive, but it was a 2-play little scene there before we went to our next commercial, and the Cowboys were able to capitalize big time there. Let's go. Big play by Cooper there. Yeah, Amari Cooper's actually like top 15 receiving, so he's actually been pretty good. He's been pretty good, but Cooper with a big play. Amari Cooper, let's get it. Man, that was great. That was great, man. You are a Cowboys fan right now. You have to be hyped. What a play by Amari Cooper on the big catch deep. Oh, man, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. By the way, what do you guys think of the thumbnail? I finally was able to customize my own thumbnail on this, these live streams. I'm still learning how to do some of this stuff on YouTube. Even though I've been doing it for over like 5 months, I'm still learning how to do things, how to use things on YouTube. And today I figured it out. So, yeah, they say you learn something new every day, and there's one thing I learned new today, so yeah. Oh my gosh, Dallas with a big play, Amari Cooper. So at this point, Dallas is in an interesting situation where their defense is gonna need to make a stop. You know, that was interesting. Oh, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. So we will see how Dallas is able to fare the rest of the game. But so far, you know, they come off. And I've noticed something with Andy Dalton is Andy Dalton has been really trying to force the ball out of him because that's like a super important thing. Getting the ball out, you know, making plays like that. It's really important for Andy Dalton to get rid of that football because he is playing with a mediocre, I mean, it's not even a mediocre offensive line. It's awful. 54-yard touchdown there for Amari Cooper. What a play by the Cowboys. Big drive there to hopefully swing the momentum of this football game in their favor. And now the Cowboys are going to be on defense. And that was an interesting kick. He didn't get in the end zone. And here's the run, and he's going to run and get stopped towards the 30-yard line. So that was, I'm not exactly sure who returned the kick for Washington, but the Cowboys and Thanksgiving, you know, they've had some interesting Thanksgiving games. They've played a bunch of games in Texas Stadium, AT&T Stadium, and the Cotton Bowl. They're 8-1 on Thanksgiving against Washington, I believe. Most ever passing yards on Thanksgiving by QB. Oh, that's interesting. The Cowboys have a lot of history on Thanksgiving. Of course, you guys know that. The Cowboys and Lions always play at home on Thanksgiving. It's just a tradition. America's team on Thanksgiving. Also, of course, one of the most infamous Thanksgiving games ever was the Dallas Cowboys Thanksgiving game. Of course, the Leon Lett snow game where he fumbled the ball. And the Cowboys ended up losing that football game. They actually blocked the kick. Jimmy Smith blocked the kick by Miami. Leon Lett, all he had to do was let the ball go dead, and the Cowboys had won. But you know Leon Lett wanted to make the big play. He tried to scoop it up fumbled it into the end zone. It ends up getting, I don't even know what happened. I think it got picked up by it didn't fumble it into the end zone, but he fumbled it, and they were able to get a new kick, and the Dolphins made the next kick, and they won the game. It's an infamous Cowboys trivia right there on Thanksgiving Day. Last year they got destroyed by the Bills on Thanksgiving in AT&T Stadium. I remember that. That was an ugly game. Antonio Gibson in the slot getting wrapped up and thrown down by the Cowboys. Xavier Woods with the tackle. Maybe assisted by Jordan Lewis. So Washington and Dallas is a really important matchup. The winner of this game will take a temporary lead on the NFC least unless they do end up winning the NFC least. So yeah, these teams both bolster strengths. The Cowboys have some loaded offensive weapons, while their defense is subpar. Washington has some solid offensive weapons and a great passing defense, and a pretty solid defense in general. Not incredible, but solid. Definitely not as bad as Dallas's, especially in the passing game. Handoff Gibson. He was stopped at the line for a second, but he's able to push by, get the first down. And that's the thing with the Cowboys right now is that they're third and shorts. The Washington keeps getting them into third and short situations, and then they keep converting. So that's kind of frustrating as a fan, to see that. It's pretty much guaranteed at this point that it's going to be a first down in the third and shorts. There's the offensive line for Washington. Obviously that offensive line had at one point Trent Williams. A lot of arguments over the medical staff and how they handled the Trent Williams injury situation. And just a lot of things with a contract dispute and just a lot of problems that occurred with the Trent Williams situation. As I say that, the Cowboys called their first time out with around 12 minutes left. Apparently Mike McCarthy did not look like the look that his team was giving on the defensive side of the ball. Oh, man. And another commercial break. Why are there so many darn commercials? My gosh. Oh, man. Yeah. Apparently Cade Cunningham played his first game with Oklahoma State. I actually read about that. Cade Cunningham, very young and talented player. He could be the #1 overall pick in the draft soon enough. He's probably going to have a great college season. He's probably going to be one of the top picks in the draft. In fact, there's pretty much no doubt he will be, regarding an injury, of course, or for awkward soft season. Not a very good season, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think Cade Cunningham's going to have a great season for Oklahoma State. So, yeah, interesting. Oklahoma State has a great player in basketball, and their football team is pretty decent, I guess. They've been struggling lately. That's tough for them. Yeah, so far so good for Dallas. They're doing pretty decent. Of course, on the defensive side of the ball, they're pretty much doing what they normally do, which is, not doing amazing. But they're not like, I don't know. It's tough to explain. The Cowboys defense puzzles me so often. It doesn't make any sense. But at this point, whatever. So we will see how Dallas does right now on this next possession. We'll see. Yeah, Amari Cooper already has almost 100 yards in this game. It's only the second quarter. Amari Cooper's been going off, man, in this game. It's so good to see. You kind of missed, seeing Amari Cooper play incredible. Well, it hasn't been too bad. Last week he almost had 100 yards as well. But this week it looks like he's going to break the 100-yard barrier, which will be so cool. Because Amari Cooper, he hasn't been crazy this year, but yeah, so. Scott and Norv Turner. Hey. Norv Turner, the Cowboys offensive coordinator. Okay, so here we go. Cowboys in Washington, 10-7 Dallas right now. Washington trying to make a big play happen. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 here close to the 50, so we'll see what Washington does here. Washington in the back. They got into, they're going to hand it off to him again. And Gibson, he's almost wrapped. Come on. Yeah, time to move forward. And oh no, please tell me he's not injured. Hoping that Washington offensive line was not injured. The offensive lineman, a lot of upper box there. Oh, there's Scott Turner, the offensive coordinator. for Washington, brother of Norv Turner, a very famous offensive coordinator. There's the Washington team right there. You see some familiar faces such as Steven Sims, who I believe torched the Cowboys, and then there's of course Terry McLaurin, who had a big touchdown catch on Jordan Lewis, I believe whenever they last played. Passing the slot to J.D. McKissic making the catch. I think that's the backup running back right there. Coming in the season, I don't know if Washington knew that Antonio Gibson was going to be their top running back this season. I don't know if they knew that, but Antonio Gibson has been a beast this year for Washington. He's been a good player. He's been a quality player. Kind of a surprise player if you ask me, but it is what it is for him. He's been good in the backfield, and Washington actually comes out here with nobody in the backfield, which is kind of interesting because they've been very run reliant. Oh my, Cowboys, please! Oh crap, over the middle. No, McLaurin, and no, they dragged him back. Every time I see one of the Washington receivers catch the ball, I always fear for the worst because the Cowboys give up a lot of big plays. They don't tackle very well. But there was a solid tackle by the Cowboys. They're able to make a stop there. Alex Smith has been very comfortable in the backfield, although a little pressure from no pressure from DeMarcus Lawrence. The Cowboys have been pretty comfortable. Alex Smith has been pretty comfortable in the backfield. No, not really much pressure for him today, which needs to change. I think that one of the most important things for Dallas, Antonio Gibson, right easy over the middle. I think one of the most important things for a team, for a football team, is to have a great offensive line. And it's really important because I feel like it's an underrated part of the game, but if you have a good offensive line, your quarterback has time, your receivers have time to develop their routes, you can run the ball efficiently, and you can really see how the Cowboys, how important the run game is and how they were able to establish it last week and win the game. And having a good pressure, the Cowboys have been they haven't been putting that much pressure these days, but we'll see what they do. In the coming, they haven't been putting a lot of pressure on Smith. And there's the handoff, Antonio. Ooh, I don't even think that was Antonio Gibson. That was a burst through, though, from Peyton Barber. So you've seen plays from all of Washington's running backs, Peyton Barber, J.D. McKissic, and, of course, Antonio Gibson. All the running backs have gotten touches, whether the passing game or the running game, they've gotten a touch. So yeah, Dallas is losing the rushing battle to Washington, which isn't a surprise. Dallas has not been able to establish the run so far today, which is unfortunate. But hey, Tony Pollard had a crazy run. First down and 10. Washington throws in the slot. Gibson trying to make a move on Van Der Esch, and he does. Actually able to get a decent yardage off of that. Man, good play by Antonio Gibson, able to beat him for 5 yards. Washington has had a very balanced attack today, so 12 and 12, which is pretty crazy. 12 versus 12 passes. They've been really good. Antonio Gibson has been a very important part of the run and the passes. There's a run to J.D. McKissic, and McKissic's going to get tripped up at the 10. Oh, man. Oh, boy, this is getting ugly. Dallas cannot stop anything right now. I don't even know. Oh, wow. Alex Smith. Oh, wow. They did a weird little, fake out there. And they were actually able to get J.D. McKissic a wildcat snap. So, good play calling. The creative play calling from Ron Rivera has been interesting today, certainly. That's a creative play, getting J.D. McKissic a touch. J.D. McKissic. So, yeah. Here we go. Smith. Pass. Wide open. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, my God. That right there looked really ugly for Dallas and very promising for Washington. That pass right there, I thought when he passed the football, I thought, oh crap, it's going to be a touchdown. Oh wow, look at the footwork of Alex Smith, able to fake it out, have the ball. Oh wow, he snapped it, and then nobody noticed, and he was able to hand it. Wow, that's actually really cool play design. Good job. I actually have to give props to Washington. That was a really cool play design by Scott Turner and Ron Rivera. Good job. That was cool. Yeah, Washington, I'm not exactly sure. Antonio Gibson, I thought he was going to take it down silent for a touchdown. Second and goal here. Gibson, you got to watch Gibson. Pass over the middle to Lance Thomas at the 5. And they are going to stop him. So, if you're in the chat right now, tell me, one, if this is 4-down territory for Washington, do you think they will go for it if they're faced with a 4th-down situation? Or do you think they will not if they're faced with a 4th-down situation? I'm kind of interested to see. I feel like they would be gutsy to go for it. I feel like they would do something like that. But I don't know. You never know. Third and goal. Smith gonna throw the ball. Hand goes Alex Smith. Smith to the end zone. Incomplete. Hopefully no flags. And I don't think there is. So the Cowboys are going to get a stop potentially. We'll see. I don't think Washington is keeping Smith on the field. They're going to take a field goal. So they are going to be kicking a field goal. Dallas able to get a big stop in the red zone. The bend don't break style of defense there. And you know what? I mean, force Dustin Hopkins to make the kick if he's the kicker. DeMarcus Lawrence sort of limping off the field. Hopefully he's okay. He's actually been pretty involved lately for the Cowboys. So fourth and goal here. Dustin Hopkins has made a 50-yard field goal this season. The 23-yard field goal should be nothing for him, and it is good. And the Washington football team tie up the game in the second quarter. With about 7 minutes remaining in the half, Washington ties it up on Thanksgiving. Looking to be an interesting play here. Hopefully, Andy Dalton can beat the Cowboys down for a touchdown. Yeah, I don't think the Dallas has played too horrible in this game, but they haven't played too crazy either. So we'll see what happens. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Dallas isn't doing too bad here. 10-10 isn't actually too horrible. Well, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. But, hopefully I can see, hopefully the Cowboys will do better here on the next drive. We will see what happens though. Of course, things get interesting. Um But like the Cowboys were able to get a big quick strike to Amari Cooper last drive, who is having an amazing game. And I don't know. I mean, Washington's gonna have to do something about Amari Cooper. Like he is torching them. Just like one of Amari Cooper's first games with the Dallas Cowboys, I believe it actually was a Thanksgiving game against Washington, where Amari Cooper had multiple in his first year, a couple years ago. Amari Cooper had multiple touchdowns against Washington. I believe one of them was like a 25-yard touchdown or something like that. But the other, Amari Cooper broke off like a 90, 80-yard touchdown run to give the Cowboys a lead, and they destroyed Washington that year, I believe. So yeah, like Amari Cooper, he certainly can. He certainly knows this Washington secondary. He can certainly torch them. He's done it before. He can do it again. Hopefully, he can continue to dominate because so far he has played amazing against Washington. He's been a true X factor for the Cowboys offense, which hasn't really been said that often this season. No, man, the main X factors in the Cowboys offense usually are like CeeDee Lamb and Zeke and the quarterback, whoever it is a huge X factor for them. But yeah. 10-10 here, and Washington after scoring. They've had some successful drives here in the game. We're going to kick it off to Dallas. So Pollard in the back does not get a chance to return the ball, and you see, I don't know what play they're showing, but I believe they're showing like the Washington third and goal situation here, where yeah, like right there, I don't know. They're talking about maybe a potential Lance Thomas push down. I'm not exactly sure. There have been some calls in the red zone for Washington. Oh no, they tripped each other up on the route. The Washington receiver tripped up the Washington tight end. Thomas was tripped up by one of his fellow receivers, and that really hurt their route. Alex Smith, you could see, was trying to throw the ball out. Pass over the middle. That pass is caught. What a play by Michael Gallup to get 2 feet in and make the catch. What a play. Not a great throw from Dalton, but he was trying to roll out, and what a pass! What a pass, but what a catch by Michael Gallup, able to drag that foot in to give the Cowboys a 7-yard gain. So anyway, 2nd down and 3 here for the Cowboys. They do have a chance to get a first down. Probably going to hand the ball off to Ezekiel Elliott, but we'll see. Dalton, handoff, Elliott, handoff, and he's going to be just short of the first down marker. That was close. So last week against Washington, here was the epic catch by CeeDee Lamb. The pass was 30 yards in there. My goodness. I don't know if it was that, but the completion probability off rip was 31% apparently. And it was a 0.6 yard of separation between CeeDee. I mean, the next gen stats are crazy cool. I like the next gen stats. By AWS. Those are cool. Cowboys are going to flip it to CeeDee Lamb, and Lamb is going to, oh, he better have gotten it. Please tell me. I don't think he got there. I think he's going to be short. Oh, he's so close. He's inches away from the marker. Oh my gosh. I don't think he got it. I think he's going to be short. If he doesn't get there, then we'll see if Mike McCarthy is going to go for it. He seems like he's going to go for it. If they don't, it's going to be 4th and inches. The Cowboys offense is staying on the field, guys. The Cowboys offense is staying on the field for a critical 4th down. He was short indeed by an inch or two. He was still short. 4th and inches here for Dallas. You got Ezekiel Elliott. He should be able to get it. Cowboys have converted 11 of 21 4th downs. Dalton's actually going to pass the ball. Pass is, they say, incomplete. So it appears that, oh, there's going to be a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. There's a huge flag. This could be big for the game. This could be huge if this is against Washington. Dalton, we'll see what happens. He's walking off the field. The flag, though, is going to determine things. And I'm not sure what the flag is. Hopefully it's on Washington, because that'd be huge. But the pass was incomplete to CeeDee Lamb, I believe. He beat him there. And oh, come on, he holds him in the face. He held him in the face. He held him in the face. He literally held him in the face. He held him in the face. I mean, that should be a first down for Dallas. That should be a first down. That's got to be pass interference. Hopefully. And it's going to be unnecessary roughness on number 86 of the Cowboys. So it turns out that it's not going to be good. And oh my gosh. So I did think it was going to be a hold in the face there, because it was. But you know how it is. Mike McCarthy pretty upset, because as he should be. So Washington able to get a penalty out of that somehow, which is interesting. And the Cowboys do not get bailed out, unlike Washington did multiple times earlier in the game. I mean, I thought that was a holding call there. I thought it was going to be a holding call, but you know how it is. So, chance for Dallas to score. Now Washington's going to have great field position, so yeah. That hurts. I mean, that just stinks right there. Like, I thought that was going to be a first down Dallas. I honestly, though, I'm questioning the decision of throwing the ball. I don't think they would have gotten it running, but like, I don't understand why that route in particular. Dang. Interesting call. Apparently, it was like roughing, unnecessary roughness on Dalton Schultz. So, L, L refs, L. Oh man, dang, that's tough. Did not agree with that call one bit. I mean, I think it was roughing the passer, but I think they should have just offset the penalties. That was pass interference on CeeDee Lamb anyway, so yeah. Chase Young. Oh, look, Chase Young when he was younger. That's to Chase Young. The ball is, oh wow. Washington has the ball literally in the red zone. They could literally take the lead, and they wouldn't have to do anything. The refs would gift them this, so. I don't think Dalton Schultz should have done that. That was a mistake on Dalton Schultz's part, but hopefully the Cowboys will get a turnover here, although it's very unlikely because they don't get that many turnovers. They did last week, though. Here it is, Smith, and he's sacked by the Cowboys. Randy Gregory, a huge difference maker, it appears, and Randy Gregory with a big sack. Big sack by Randy Gregory, and the Cowboys are still fighting in there, trying to force him out of field goal range. Yeah, there's the play. Like, he holds him around the head, sort of, and that kind of forces him out. That is an incomplete pass, but Mike McCarthy's arguing probably the face hold. But, it's the refs made their call. It is what it is. Don't agree with it. Alex Smith has been sacked twice today, and he's been hit 3 times on the knockdown. And here's Antonio Gibson. Big burst through the middle of the field. And what was looking to be a potential 3rd down and long is now going to be a 3rd and manageable. 3rd down and 9 here. So Dallas still has a chance to get off the field. Antonio Gibson has more touches on offense than the rest of the team. Of course, disregarding the quarterback. But, yeah, Antonio Gibson has 3 more touches than the rest of the entire team. Like, I don't understand how that's even possible. Dang, Washington has been very, very reliant. I mean, he's been a force in the passing game, which kind of makes sense why he's been one of the key, why he has so many touches, but, like, still, dang. Of course. One week I play in fantasy football, and he gets, like, the most touches in the league. Alex Smith, throw into the slot. He's forced to throw it to McKissick, a one-on-one potential tackle, and that's awful. Like, what is that defense? Bro, what is that tackle? You literally... Like, who was trying to tackle him? I don't, like, what was that? Look at the play. If you're watching right now, look at this. Go into the slot, and here he is, number 26, and he doesn't even get an arm on him. He doesn't even get a darn arm on him. He barely gets an arm on him. He doesn't even come close to tackling him in midfield. Like, literally, McKissick, all he had to do was run at a slight angle, and he had it. Gibson a handoff looking for a 2nd touchdown of the game, and he's going to be short, luckily. But I was so confused. Like, what the heck? Antonio Gibson is unfortunately on my opponent's fantasy football team, and he's having a big week, and especially in terms of touches. Like, my gosh, he has more touches than the rest of the team. So, like literally the rest of the entire team, between everybody like Lance Thomas, Steven Sims, Terry McLaurin, all those guys. And it's not unusual for the running back to get a lot of touches, but, like, dang, Washington has been reliant on Antonio Gibson. I think if the Cowboys shut down Antonio Gibson, they should be good. So the Washington football team have been in the red zone twice today. They've been very successful with it, getting points off of every red zone attempt, and this time is no different. Touchdown, Lance Thomas. Logan Thomas. I've been calling him Lance the entire game, but it's Logan Thomas instead. Logan Thomas with the touchdown. And now Washington takes the lead. But the thing is, I believe Dallas gets the ball at half, which gives me some hope. But yeah, like, there's the good block. I mean, that's just good. Okay, come on. He's a tight end. He turned you around. Oh, man. Cowboys second. Like, that's pathetic. Xavier Woods. That is actually pathetic right there. That attempt of guarding him. Like, my gosh. He turned you around, and he's a tight end. So the kick is going to be up here, and it's most likely going to be good. It is close, but it is no good. So it is now going to be 17-10. And I actually do want to check ESPN's game log, ESPN, right now, because I do want to see who got the ball first. That's really important if they didn't get the ball. If Dallas gets the ball at half, because they could score right here. Yeah. So Dallas losing their offensive lineman. Man. Really. So yeah, good job Dallas right now. That's crazy. There was the touchdown to give the Washington football team a 17-10 lead. Good job, Logan Thomas. Let's go. Okay, so there's the touchdown right there. They're already back on the field, which is kind of crazy, but that was pretty quick. But can I please go to play-by-play? ESPN. Yeah, I'm using ESPN right now. I just want to know who got the ball first. That's pretty important. Who did get ball first? And it appears that Washington got the ball first. So Dallas will have a shot to score here and go after half. That's the best case scenario. They score here, they tie it, then they take it to half, and they score after half. So that'd be important, but that'd be big. So here we go. Dallas has a chance here. They had a very disappointing drive that ended with a 4th down that ended up costing them a touchdown. And in all honesty, like, that flag will come back to haunt the Cowboys, immediately putting them there. So this is Ron Rivera. He apparently did survive cancer, passing cancer. So congratulations to Ron Rivera for overcoming cancer. Very, very great for him. Hopefully he's healthy for the rest of his life. Congratulations to Ron Rivera. So, yeah. Here we go. 1st down and 10 here for the Cowboys. And, they're not doing too great on defense now. They were doing okay. Lamb over the middle of the field. Lamb making a cut. And, oh no, please tell me he's injured. Everybody's getting injured today, so I wouldn't be surprised if he got injured there, but he didn't. So, great cutback by CeeDee Lamb, able to get the Cowboys close to a 1st down. They're going to actually try to potentially run a play before the 2-minute warning, which they do, and is going to be Dalton Schultz over the middle. Kind of frustrated with Dalton Schultz. He kind of screwed up big time with that unnecessary roughness penalty that cost the Cowboys big time. But, he makes a catch there, so he's slowly crawling his way back to redemption. Let's go. He had the game-winning touchdown last week against Minnesota, so that was cool. Last week, technically. It feels like it was a while back. It was only like 4 days ago, where I was doing the same exact thing that I'm doing right now, which was streaming the game. Yeah, I was probably streaming. By the way, we are over an hour on our stream. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, so. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, so. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, man. Ugh. Hopefully Andy Dalton could continue to throw touchdowns today, because I need it for fantasy football. I need those points, Andy. I need those fantasy points. Okay, so yeah. Dallas versus Washington highlights so far: the epic touchdown to Amari Cooper, but the plays for Washington: Antonio Gibson's touchdown, Logan Thomas with a touchdown, and those are the main plays, and of course the Logan Thomas to Terry McLaurin pass. McLaurin hasn't done too much today so far, but that was one thing he did very well. Amari Cooper, this could be for 100 yards receiving today. Amari Cooper, very close to that number. Andy Dalton trying to get the boys going. 9-yard catch by Cooper. And now Dallas is trying to set up here for a little potential touchdown. Thank you for liking the stream. Whoever just came on the stream, thank you for liking it as Andy Dalton gets swallowed up by Chase Young. Chase Young with a big play, the young player. So what was a 3rd and 1 is immediately swallowed. I mean, come on, that's Brandon Knight. 3rd and 10. What was once a 3rd and short is now a 3rd and 10. I mean, come on. Like, he didn't even do anything. Like, I mean, great job, Chase Young, for getting the sack. But, like the Cowboys O-line did literally nothing. So Michael Gallup with the catch just short of the 1st down marker. And Dallas hopefully goes for this. I believe he did catch it, which he did. No question about that. He caught the ball. But like, oh wait, they gave him the 1st down. I didn't even think he got it, but whatever, I'll take it. I guess I wasn't checking right. Or maybe there's a challenge flag coming down. I mean, I didn't think he got it. I thought he was short, but I mean, hey, we'll call him, whatever. Are they telling me that he caught the ball? Cause like I thought it was pretty clear he caught the ball. Oh yeah, right there he caught it. The question I think is the 1st down call. Yep, they're gonna review it. They're gonna call him short. It's gonna be 4th down. Darn it, Andy! Why didn't you get the ball? And Andy, what are you doing, Andy? Pretty much every booth review turns into the overturning. So it is going to be a 4th down and short. Andy, what are you doing, bro? You gotta. That was not a 1st down. I was right. It was not a 1st down. I didn't think it was a 1st down. I thought he was at least a yard short. Andy has to get up to the line fast to make that happen. Because that was not a good call at all by the refs. Bad ball spot, but you know what? Whatever. It's gonna turn out. It's gonna work out for Washington. It's pretty much everything has in this football game for them. They've been getting so much help from the refs so far. A couple important calls that led to a touchdown, which honestly is Dallas's fault. That's not Washington's fault. But like, come on. Dallas hasn't gotten any calls yet in this football game, and with the way they play, they don't deserve it. So yeah. So here we go. Dallas has a chance to probably gonna have another 4th down conversion. 11 for 22 on the season, so they've converted 50% of their 4th downs, which is insane. Probably gonna have to move back soon enough to a different location in the house, but let's see. It's the house. What's going on right now? Dallas and their defense, like my gosh, it's been awful today. It really has been. Like, what's going on with that defense? Oh my god. So they're gonna spot it short, I assume. They're gonna spot it short. I mean, come on, he didn't even go past the he didn't even go past the 1st down marker on the he didn't even go past the 1st down marker on the original, on like the out of bounds. Kellen Moore mad because Mike McCarthy. Mike's probably upset because, like, come on, you actually give us a call and then you just reverse it. I mean, that's kind of how the refs are with the Cowboys. Don't give them any calls. But, like, I mean, come on. That is short of the 1st down. There's no arguing that. That was short, at least a yard or two. That was short, but it is 4th and 1 here, and Dallas does have a chance to get it. This is a big play for them. Obviously, once again, short of the 50. So if they don't get this first down conversion, which they're most likely going to run the ball, last time they tried to pass it, and it did not work. And I believe Andy did get it. And, they got it. And there's a fight breaking out in between two teams. There's the fight breaking out right now between Terrence Steele. Oh, wow, Terrence Steele is really fighting it. But yeah, it is a first down. Nobody on Washington really seriously thought that it was actually not a first down. So anyway, it is a first down, Dallas, and there is a timeout being charged. Washington. Tensions did break out between the two teams. You saw Joe Looney fighting somebody. You had Terrence Steele getting mad. Everybody was upset in that situation. I mean, my goodness, that was kind of weird. That was a weird situation right there. But tensions are high on Thanksgiving Day, apparently. I mean, this is a really important game for both teams. Both teams could really, realistically, win the division, and this could be like the game that started their run to that crown. I mean, come on. The only division in the NFL that a 3-7 team could actually win. Both these teams. The Cowboys really need this win because it could come down in the season finales of the final games of the season. This game right here of not having a series advantage over Washington and losing both games to Washington could end up really hurting the Cowboys. So they're going to need to, play well today. And total yards against, at least to see, like, Dallas against Washington in week 7, which was like 5 weeks ago. That game, the Cowboys had 142 total yards, where today they already have 168. So the Cowboys are already outplaying themselves to the heck. They were playing that time, like that 5 weeks ago. Like in my opinion, they're a better football team than they were 5 weeks ago. 5 weeks ago they were horrible. Now they're still bad, but they're not horrible. Like I see promise, a little promise in this team, which I had no promise in that team from 5 weeks ago. Like I saw no hope, no promise in that team. That team did not show potential. This team shows a little potential. Mike McCarthy's still mad about something. Who knows? I mean, the Cowboys have had some unfortunate calls going against them this game. And Mike McCarthy's pretty mad because he wants his team to get a call. And hopefully soon enough he will get a call. Hopefully the Cowboys will get a call for it going their way. I'm hoping so. But who knows? It is NFL officiating. You never know what happens. Okay, so 1st and 10 here for the Cowboys when the situation finally goes. There are 49 seconds left in the half, so the Cowboys do have some time. They have 2 timeouts as well, so they can take some shots downfield. They got a chance here. Andy threw his lone touchdown of the game to Amari Cooper on a deep pass. You see Amari Cooper on the field. That's kind of the target here. Is you probably want to hit Cooper, whoever's open. You got talented receivers, and that's a deep ball to Cooper, and that's gotta be Coop. That's gotta be pass interference. Ronald Darby was beat again by Amari Cooper. He beat him the first time the same way. I mean, Amari Cooper is destroying Darby. Look, he had a step on him right there. Cooper had Darby beat by at least a full step, and he pulls him back, not allowing him to make the catch, which is unfortunate, but, I mean, I'll take it. So that should put the Cowboys in field range. I mean, look at that. He tucks his elbow. He tugs his shoulder. Like, I mean, he pulled him back hard. Like, you could tell. Like, he pulled him back. He stopped him. He restrained him. He tore him off his route. I mean, that's literally the definition of pass interference. So the deep shot downfield for the Cowboys does end up paying off. He gets them close to the end zone here. And honestly, with Ronald Darby, if I were Washington, I'd take that matchup off at this point, especially on the deep shots. Maybe that's your best option, but when you have the number 1 pass defense in the NFL and you're getting cooked up by Cooper, there's got to be somebody else that can guard him. Gallup in the slot. They probably did this so they could get out of bounds, and Gallup does, luckily. 37 seconds. I don't really see where the Cowboys were going with that play right there. That did not seem like the smartest play to run in that situation. But we'll see. I mean, they got timeouts, They could literally, they could throw a pass to the middle of the field if they got time. They don't necessarily need to get out of bounds, but, on a play like that, there's no point in wasting a timeout on a play like that that was so broken. Had no chance of doing anything. Maybe on the drop it looked good, but nah. So 2nd down and 9 here for Dallas, Dalton, please get rid of the ball, Andy. Throw to the middle of the field, and unfortunately the Cowboys will have to use a timeout on this play with about 30 seconds left. That hurts. In my opinion, when this 3rd down play, you gotta, literally, you have to, you gotta take a shot for the end zone. There's no point in not doing it at this point. So there's the division standings right there. Dallas technically last. I mean, in reality, it doesn't really matter who's last in the standings in the NFC least. Every team is the same division. In the NFC least, the last 15 years, it's been pretty different, Giants, Eagles, Cowboys. So out of all those, the Cowboys have won 5 times, the Giants have won 3, the Eagles have won 5, and Washington's won twice. So no repeat winners in this division in the last 15 years. In the last 15 years, the Cowboys and Eagles have each won 10 times. So the Cowboys and Eagles have won 2/3 of the time, and then the rest, the Washington and New York have also won. But the Giants are the most successful team in the last 15 years in terms of Super Bowls with 2. Well, Philly has 1, Washington has 9, Dallas. On 3rd and 5, what are the Cowboys doing? McCarthy, what are you doing? Mike, what are you doing? On 4th and 4, on 3rd and 5, you run another ball. You had no chance. Mike. Kellen and Mike. What are you doing? That is the worst play call you could have done in that situation. What are you doing? I would have rather ran the ball than that. That's awful. That had no chance. See, that was an awful play call. You should have gone for the end zone. That was your chance to take a shot at the end zone. This is a glorious opportunity before half, and that has to be the priority. What are you doing? I don't understand. You ran 2 bubble passes on that drive. Both of them barely got any yardage. At least in total they got 2 yards. That is awful. That was not a smart play call. You literally were just setting up for a closer field goal, which is annoying because you had 2 timeouts there. 17-13, Washington at that half. It's 19 seconds left, so hopefully Dallas doesn't screw this up. Go into half, hopefully make some adjustments. They were pretty decent in the first half, but they got to adjust that defense. My take on the first half, Dallas, horrible defense, and offense was okay. The offense was okay. It didn't look great at times. I liked some of the plays I saw. Especially I liked how Amari Cooper was getting involved, but man, that last play call really leaves a really bad taste in my mouth. Oh my gosh, that was awful. Really bad taste in my mouth right there. That just left that was really bad. And maybe some people out there agree with the play call, but I'm sure every Washington fan out there wishes the Cowboys would have done it again and again and again and again and again. And again and again. Boom. Dallas. So they really just wasted that opportunity there after the great pass interference call on Cooper, which had to happen. So now it's 17-13 here. Dallas, you know what they have to do. They're going to kick this. Hopefully Washington will not score. I'm interested to see. Washington does have 2 timeouts, but I don't think I do not think that I don't think Washington's going to do anything. Well, Alex Smith a few years ago, he did dot Tyreek Hill, and he hit Tyreek Hill in stride, and Tyreek Hill scored a touchdown right before half in Dallas. Dallas ended up winning that game, though. So, but yeah, I do remember that. So anyway, Alex Smith here. Washington might call a play. You never know. Ron Rivera is an interesting coach, but they might just kneel it down, And it appears they are in the kneeling formation. Washington is going to take this to the house. They're going to take a timeout. And there it is, guys. That's the end of the first half in this game. An hour and 20 minutes of the stream. Andy Dalton walking off the field. Had a pretty good first half. Cowboys are going to be down 17-13 at half to Washington. And, at this point, we'll take it. Not too horrible. So anyway, that is going to do it for the first half. Play of the first half. I mean, there's nothing else that could be it other than this beautiful pass from Andy Dalton to Amari Cooper, giving the Cowboys the lead at the time. That was a beautiful play. Beautiful pass by Dalton. Cooper with a great catch and was able to beat him to a step. Andy Dalton with a big play. And Dallas is looking pretty good here at the end of the first half. They're not looking too bad. Both teams are in ideal situations. They're not getting blown out. So Anyway, guys, the end of the first half. I will be back in a second. Cowboys get the ball started the second half. I will be back in a little bit. Thank you guys for watching the first half of the game, first half of the stream. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, guys, so I'm back here. Hello. Hmm. Good to see the stream health is excellent today. That's great. Um, sometimes it's not great, so good to know. Oh no. Hopefully the audio is still good. Um, Hello. I'm still here, just quiet because it's halftime. Just being quiet because it's halftime. I'll be back in a second. Anyway, guys, I'm back. So, yay. Um, some connection, which is solid. Yeah, I'm back. A little break here for a second. Halftime show's looking nice. Mm. Wow, those fireworks look awesome. It's pretty amazing. That's very well. Oh, there's a commercial about Dak, bro. No, not Dak. Brings some sad memories about what happened to him. So yeah, poor Dak. He'll come back stronger than ever. You know. Man. Okay, so um anyway, after the end of the first half, the Cowboys are looking decent going to the second half. Hopefully they do better. You know, go for the best. Uh, that there. Okay, so at the end of the first half, Alex Smith only has 70 yards passing. Antonio Gibson, Peyton Barber, 43, 21 yards rushing. Alex Smith has negative 1 yard rushing. In the passing game, McLaurin leads the team in reception and receiving yards. Antonio Gibson leads the team in receptions this game. Big for them. For Dallas, the main passing guys, the main passing teams. Andy Dalton with 151 passing yards. Ezekiel Elliott only 15 yards rushing. Andy Dalton actually had 13 yards rushing, so that's better than Zeke. Amari Cooper, 98 yards receiving, and of course the epic touchdown catch. Michael Gallup, of course, with some catches. Michael Gallup actually leads the team in receptions. Amari Cooper, though, has the most yards. And then, you've had, in the run game, Ezekiel Elliott hasn't been too good. So I feel like in the second half, I don't know. I mean, I feel like the Cowboys can't get away from the run game too fast, but I feel like it's really important. I feel like it's going to be really important that they establish the run game, which is going to be interesting and very difficult because, as many people have heard now, Zach Martin injured his calf, and unfortunately, it looks like it's a pretty serious injury. Um, which is really, really unfortunate. I hope that he's okay. That's a really important part of our offensive line. By the way, um, yeah. Hopefully it's not Achilles injury from Zach Martin. But yeah, you've seen some trick plays from the Washington football team today. That's been one thing that they've done extremely well today is they've been very tricky on the offensive side of the ball. They've done some tricky plays. They had the cool play with J.D. McKissick. So yeah, like the Washington football team have really been putting in work in practice with these trick plays. They've been hammering it, and that's important. Oh, we're looking at some highlights from the Detroit Houston game. Oh, wow, that was interesting. Pass behind the line of scrimmage to Sean Watson with a huge throw downfield to Will Fuller. What a play by Houston. I mean, like, that's just great. Deshaun Watson looking better. Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans are actually 4-7. So after starting off in a disastrous way, they have rebounded. Sort of. They sort of rebounded. So, congratulations to them, the Washington football team. Congrats to Houston Texans. Looking for both Texas teams to win today. If to win today, hopefully both Texas teams get a big dubs today in big ways. Cowboys are gonna have to play their A game in the second half. They're gonna have to shut down Washington, and mainly for Washington's offense, they're gonna have to shut down Antonio Gibson, who's had a huge first half in terms of touches, yards, all that stuff. So yeah, here we go. Dallas, Washington, second half action is coming up here in a second. So that's cool. That's cool. We got some college football soon. Saturday, we're gonna have some college football. It's gonna be a interesting week and here in sports. The way it is. Thanksgiving. It's been crazy. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. It's been a weird year, but it's Thanksgiving Day, so it's good. It's good to have a day like Thanksgiving. No day quite like it. With the game we just start, my gosh, like it's crazy. Like the commercials are insane. The commercials are insane. That's kind of weird, but uh, yeah. At this point, the Cowboys offensive lineman. Apparently, being a Cowboys offensive lineman is just cursed. It's cursed. Chase Young having a good game. And that was just hilarious right there, though. Cowboys trying to stop Chase Young, Cowboys. Like, it was the most annoying thing when you see in the play, you see Brandon Knight, literally Brandon Knight. Brandon Knight didn't even touch Chase Young. Brandon Knight just stands there. Chase Young running around him. He's trying to touch him from the back. Dude, that's not gonna do anything except get you a block in the back if you connect hard enough. Literally, you're a grown man versus a younger grown man, and you can't even get in the way of him. You literally have to try to side tap him. It was the funniest thing, and also the most annoying because come on. The Cowboys lose their 2 starting tackles in this football game, and they already lost their 2 real starting tackles. Let's just be honest. The Cowboys have lost their 2 real starting tackles in Lyle Collins and in Tyron Smith. Those are the real starting tackles for Dallas. That's who that really are supposed to be the tackles, but both of them are injured. And then you come into the fact that you bring in 2 tackles. Of course, you move Zach Martin, Pro Bowl right guard, to right tackle. And then he gets injured just a few snaps after Cameron Irving goes down. This offensive line, this team just cannot catch a break. This team just can't. It's just so sad, and it just makes me so frustrated because this team, what do you do? What do you actually do? I'm surprised Andy Dalton hasn't gotten hit 6,000 times. And that was one thing that I was actually proud of. The offensive line actually played pretty decent last week against the Minnesota Vikings, and part of that was because of a great coaching decision to move Zach Martin to right tackle. That was a good decision. The coaching staff makes a good move, and then this happens. Got the orange robot on the screen for the game. That's pretty cool. And we get commercials. What is... Dang, this halftime has been so long. Usually halftimes for me are quick, but my gosh, this halftime seems to be forever. You had the halftime show, and then you had the halftime show. After the halftime show, you had the little analyzing of the first half, and then you had the little Zoom montage there of people, and then after that, you get more commercials. It's crazy. Hmm. Okay, so anyway, at this point, the Dallas Cowboys are gonna need to get a big touchdown. If the Cowboys get a touchdown on the first drive of the half, that's important. Have the Cowboys even scored a second half touchdown right after? Have they ever received the kickoff and scored a touchdown in the second half? I don't know if they have. After the kickoff, obviously they've scored a ton of second half touchdowns, but I don't know if they've scored a second half touchdown on the kickoff. But maybe they have. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, I literally don't think this team will do it. But I'm hoping, just hoping that the Cowboys will pull some way to do it. Pull a way out of it. Because right now, 17-13. Ugh. I think that the coaches right now for Dallas, I think some coaches do need to deserve some slack. Some coaches don't. An example of somebody that does deserve some slack is Mike McCarthy. He does deserve some slack. He's made some good calls in this game. He's made some good decisions as the head coach. Moving Zach Martin to right tackle, good decision, Those decisions have been tough when the talent you're working with at times, especially with the offensive line. That talent on the offensive line is so horrible. Here we go. Actually going to get to watch the game, and the fans that are there, congrats to you. That's so super cool. Anyway, but those, those decisions are good, but then there's the dumb third down decision where you have a third down and 5, and you throw a bubble pass. Anyway, so here we go. Washington kicking the ball off to Dallas. Big second half coming up. Hopefully the Cowboys will be winning the game when the final clock hits 0. Hopefully the Cowboys will have won the game. But find out what happens right now, right here. Big game for Dallas, and yeah, here we go. first and 10 here for Dallas. No. Dallas actually has more total yards than the Washington football team today, but Washington beats them on the ground. Dallas beats them in the air. So it's kind of been like that. Washington has been big with the passing, and they've had way more. They've had the ball longer in this game, and you can tell with the way they consume their drives since they've been running the ball a lot more. And Antonio Gibson's been getting a lot of touches. Cowboys on the first play of the half are just going to try and pound it up the middle with Ezekiel Elliott. Get a few yards off of it. Not bad. Hopefully Dallas will be able to establish the run game in the second half, but I kind of want to see more touches from Tony Pollard. I don't understand. He had a big rushing touchdown last week, and, when you have two good backs in the backfield, you got to give Tony Pollard more touches. I like Zeke being able to push a couple people over, but I also like to see Tony Pollard cut past people and actually, sprint. Here's the thing. Zeke, handoff, and oh my gosh, Zeke. No, Zeke, no, please don't, Zeke. Please don't tell me you fumbled and gave it to Washington. I think they're saying that Zeke is down by contact, which I'm hoping, because, my goodness, dude, here's the thing with Zeke. I was come on, Zeke. Oh, that ball's out. You gotta be kidding me, Zeke. Don't sell me, bro. Don't sell. Zeke, no, Zeke. Zeke, no. Zeke, you didn't even have contact. Zeke, Zeke, what are you doing, Zeke? Zeke, you didn't even have contact on you. That's Washington's ball. You're going to give Washington the football. Zeke, you just sold the game potentially right there. You just gave Washington the ball back. Zeke. Zeke. Again, with Zeke. Dude, I thought we were past the stupid fumble, Zeke. You gotta be kidding me. How bad are you now? I thought we were past this. I thought we were past the awful fumbles. Zeke, what the heck, bro? Honestly, if this turns out to be a fumble, which it is, it's going to be a recovery, bench Zeke for now. Get him off the field. I don't want Ezekiel Elliott on the field if he can't keep the ball in his hands. My gosh, man. Just giving him actually giving him a little credit here, but my gosh, Zeke, that's just awful, man. The worst part is that it's not like somebody punched the ball out of him, which would be a ball security problem, but no, Zeke, that's just nobody touched him. He was falling forward. If there's one way you don't fumble, it's when you're literally falling forward. I don't understand how you can fumble the ball when you're falling forward and nobody touched you. Maybe somebody touched him a tad bit on the shoulder, but if you're holding onto the ball tight, and the worst part about this is that this is going to become a mental thing for Zeke. After this fumble, when they call it a fumble, when they give Washington the football in great field position, this is going to mess up with Zeke's mental side. He's going to revert back to the fumbling mental thing that he had earlier in the season, especially in the Cardinals game, where he's only thinking about not fumbling the football, and that means that he's going to fumble more and more and more, and that's so annoying. This is why I was hoping that Zeke was going to, people have been talking about him being a declining running back. I've been talking about him being a declining running back. And then, I was hoping that last week game against Minnesota was going to change him, that he was going to start turning it up. And then we come into this week where he can't get anything going, and I blame that on the offensive line, but then fumbling the ball like that. It's not like it was an incredible strip sack or a strip, fumble by Washington. No. It was just him diving forward and losing control of the ball, which you cannot do if you were a Pro Bowl running back, Zeke. My goodness. See, this is why I want Tony Pollard on the field more. You can't give Zeke too much trust anymore. You used to be able to feed Zeke the ball, a gazillion times a game, and you wouldn't have to be worried about fumbling. But, I'm just saying, I think Tony Pollard should be getting, more carries. At this point, Tony Pollard gets a couple carries, a few carries a game. I think he deserves at least 10 carries a game. At least. I think Tony Pollard deserves more. There's no way. Whenever Tony Pollard's on the field, you get good results out of him. The one carry he has today, he somehow busted out of a dead play where he ran into the offensive tackle, and he literally spun out of it and got a first down. So Washington's about to have the ball in great field position. Yep, there it is. I knew that was going to happen. So, anyway, now Washington's literally going to have the ball in amazing field. Look, Zeke is stripped up. Look, nobody touches him. He is stripped up, and, that's not, Zeke. Oh, my gosh, Zeke. You fumbled again. Oh, my gosh. Oh man, like Zeke. First 4 seasons of Zeke's career, he barely fumbled the football. In 4 seasons, he fumbles 5 times, and in this season, he's fumbled 5 times. He is the highest fumbling back in the league. And now Washington could definitely put this game in a better spot, like literally coming out of half, and Dallas does that. 24. It's probably gonna be 24-13 here in a few seconds. Washington's gonna score, and Dallas is gonna be in a very bad spot. And it's gonna be all because of Zeke's stupid fumble machine problem. Good tackle by Van Der Esch there. This is like little mistakes like that are just so common now for Zeke, and that's kind of annoying. My goodness, man, you fumble like a middle schooler now. It's not even funny anymore. Look at Antonio Gibson, 12 carries, and I don't know if he's fumbled the ball today. In fact, I think Antonio Gibson's a rookie. How many times has Antonio Gibson fumbled this season? Probably a couple times because he's a rookie, and that's it. Zeke has fumbled against Washington before. I'm pretty sure his first career fumble actually came against Washington. But like, come on, man, like that's awful. That's just unacceptable for a running back of his caliber, you know? And I actually kind of want to see like Antonio Gibson career fumbles. There's a play right there. Antonio Gibson. I kind of want to see how many fumbles Antonio Gibson has in his career. I just want to know, you know. And I just want to see. What do you know, guys? Antonio Gibson has no fumbles. And look, I understand it's one season, but Zeke, you have more fumbles this season than Antonio Gibson, and he's literally a rookie. This is literally Antonio Gibson's first season as in the NFL on the Washington football team, and he has less fumbles than you. Oh my gosh, the ball's out! That's a fumble! Alex Smith fumbled. He got a little loose, and I think he got it back, though, and there's a flag on the play. Great, it's probably going to be on Dallas. You know how the refs work. There is a flag on the play, though I'm not exactly sure what happened, but it's probably going to be an offsides call because no wonder the ball came out like that. It's probably going to be offsides. That looks like, I mean, that's just not a good snap. That's not like anybody punched it out. That's a bad snap. Good awareness, though, by Alex Smith. I mean, that's a horrible snap. Good awareness by Alex Smith to be able to get down there and get the ball out before somebody on the Cowboys snaps it up. But yeah, like that's a very scary play if you're Washington, like fumbling the football. And that's not even on Alex Smith. Like that's just on the center. Like that. I don't even think he snapped it into his hands. So the center makes a boner play there, but it does work out for Washington. They do get the ball back. So and Van Der Esch Smith trying to make adjustments at the line. Smith fake. Pressure kinda comes in, and of course he gets. I mean, my gosh, you know what else? I think he's not gonna get the first down. I think he'll be just short. So they think he's going to be just short of the first down marker, but a third and short is practically the same thing as a first down, and they may actually give it to him. But either way, even if it is third and short, like it's practically the same thing as a first down if you're opposing the Cowboys. Like there's no way they're stopping it. I mean, come on, Van Der Esch, that's your zone. I mean, like, look at this. Van Der Esch, you got beat hard. And then dang, that's awful, Van Der Esch. You got to get him. Oh, he almost got the ball out. Oh, third and one. That's the first down, Washington. He almost punched that ball out. Like, that ball was moving around. That ball was moving around. And we got a timeout. For some reason, what is Randy Gregory doing off the field? I'm so confused. Did anybody see him just, like, fall out around the field? Did anybody see that? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Well, we unfortunately do have to move, guys, so I'm moving quickly. Computer hopefully doesn't die on me here in a second. Plug it in. I must plug it in so quickly. Yes, we got it. We plugged it in. We plugged in the computer. We're good. I'll be back in a second. No. Oh, I'm free. Hello guys, I'm back. Not exactly sure what happened here, but apparently oh, there we go. I'm not even sure what's going on right now in the game. Apparently Alex Smith is down. 4th down and 10. Oh, let's go. We gotta stop, so let's go. Hello, Ed. Glad to see you are back. Yeah, hello. So yeah, apparently Dallas did get a stop, and now there's going to be a field goal. Have you been watching the game, Ed? Because if you did you see Zeke's awful fumble? Pick from Dustin Hopkins to make it a 7-point game is good. So yeah, 7-point game here for Washington. That's unfortunate. And off of a turnover by none other than Ezekiel Elliott. Clap it up for Zeke, guys. Another amazing fumble by Zeke. Love it. You love to see it as a Cowboys fan. Hello, Ed. Glad you are here. Sorry. Glad you are here. Uh. Anyway, defensive stop. Yeah, the big defensive stop. I mean, yay. Let's go. Glad that you had a great Thanksgiving meal. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving meal. I did too. Yeah, unfortunately, well, it's been a while. The Cowboys have been sort of struggling. Questionable play calling at times, but the main thing was Ezekiel Elliott had a really bad fumble on the last possession. Which is super annoying. Oh man. Dallas needs a touchdown on this drive, and they're gonna have to get a stop. At least the defense is doing a little better, which is kind of nice because sometimes they do not. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, man. Oh man. Well, I am back in my chair, in my room, sitting here watching a team play football, playing football, and just sitting here, and hopefully they can win the game. Oh man. Yeah, it's been a crazy Thanksgiving Day game. Dallas, Washington. You've seen some really good plays. By the way, Ed, I happen to have Andy Dalton as my starting quarterback today, and so far he's done a decent job for me. Of course, probably at least over 50% of his points have come off of that long touchdown pass. Oh, look, it's Terry McLaurin. Haven't seen too much of Scary Terry in this football game, but it's Scary Terry. He'll do his thing. Has 3 catches, which isn't too horrible for Scary Terry. So, hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Dallas's main problem has been turn a couple. Have they? How many times have they even turned over the ball today? But mostly that fumble is really costly. They've had a turnover from Dallas has given up their touchdowns, 2 touchdowns I believe on turnover, a turnover by Zeke and a turnover on downs earlier in the game. So the Cowboys have kind of been shooting themselves in the foot. So that's an L for them. Yeah, like this 3rd and 1 play right here, like you can just see, and they're able to get a good stop, which is important for them. Oh, is there an offside? Of course there's an offside. Of course, luckily there wasn't a called offsides, but, picked him up. Yes, I did. Hoping he was going to have a good game. Hasn't been doing too horrible. Oh, Zeke just went up and went back. Here's Andy on the handoff. Zeke outside. Here goes Ezekiel Elliott, and there goes Zeke Elliott. Let's go, Zeke. And there's a flag on the play. Oh, great. Great. Zeke gets a good run, and they're probably going to call holding on our awful offensive line. My gosh. You gotta be. Refs! Refs! Okay, yeah, that's a holding call. Never mind. That's pretty bad. Alden Schultz, man! Like, okay, no wonder Zeke got to the outside that easily. Great job, Dalton Schultz, with our mediocre offensive line. Dang, Dalton Schultz has not had a good game. My goodness. He got called for an unnecessary roughness. Yeah, they threw it on 4th and inches. Like, yeah, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. They threw it on 4th and inches, which probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. I would have QB sneaked it. Me personally. And now fake handoff. Andy down the middle of the field. Pass caught. Okay, they get a bunch of those yards back. Michael Gallup with the catch. Okay, Michael Gallup getting involved. Let's go. 19-yard reception. Let's go. Yeah, nice pass, Andy. Great play. Gallup has the most receptions on the team, even though Amari Cooper has the most yards. But yeah, hey, Michael Gallup getting involved today, which is nice. I like to see it. I love to see Michael Gallup getting involved. I like it. I like it. It's cool. It's cool. I haven't seen much of CD Lamb today, though, which is unfortunate. And there's a handoff. Zeke Elliott, big play. Hopefully no holding call this time. There we go, 1st and 10. Putting together a decent drive so far, Dallas. I like what I've seen, especially from the O-line. Boy. Yeah. So anyway, Zeke there. Hopefully Zeke will hang on to the football for the time. Man, here we go. 2nd and 1. 1st and 10 now. Here's the pass, slot, and incomplete. I don't even know. Is that intended for Cooper or Gallup or Cooper? Okay, it was Cooper. But dude, the most annoying part out of all of this has been by far the fact that CeeDee Lamb, after having such a crazy week last week, I haven't even seen CeeDee Lamb that much today. I saw him have like a reverse play, and I did see him make a reception earlier in the game. But like, I haven't seen a lot of CD, and I'm kind of sad about that. But whatever. 2nd down and 10 here, Dallas, really important. Audio may cut out a little because I'm gonna be closer to the TV. I'm having a less quality screen, and Dallas continues. I feel like the Cowboys are trying to I like that they're trying to establish the run. Oh, Pollard, yeah, I like Pollard on the field. I like that they're trying to establish the run, but I also know that with the awful offensive line, it's gonna be really tough to do that. They're down in 7. They're down in 7 here for Dallas. Dalton's gonna need to make a big play here on 3rd down. Really important to keep this drive going. Washington could put the game away potentially if they do get a stop and score. Dalton. 3rd down and 7. And he's swallowed up. Wow. I was hoping the refs would give us some call, but that's not happening. So, Dallas. Oh, man. Dropped the 14 inches. Wait. Oh, yeah, he did, but I think it was PI on that anyway. Yep. Dalton got swallowed. That's the worst thing. That is the worst thing right there. Is that, Andy didn't have a chance. They didn't have a chance. Like, the O-line, that's what oh, wow. Is that not Chris Jones? Good punt. Dang, okay, that was, oh, crap. Okay, at least hopefully we're there, right? No. Okay, there we go. Oh, wow, we have a flag. Hopefully block him back. Oh, my gosh. Well, that was awful. Wow, I was kind of waiting, but yeah, the offensive line broke down there. There's no doubt. The offensive line completely just fell apart on that play. My gosh. It's been pretty bad. That was pretty awful. So yeah, the O-line, that's the thing with the Cowboys right there. The O-line just really couldn't hold up in the big moment. So it is a flag, and I'm hoping it's on Washington, because that'd be super cool. Super ideal. Haven't been too many flags on them. And it's gonna be a holding, so I'll take it. Thank you. We'll pin him back a little longer, a little farther. Who's the punter? Oh, right-footed punter. Haven't seen that in a while from Dallas. Haven't seen that often from any team because most teams don't even punt against the Cowboys. Yeah. If you want to get if you're a punter, you know what? That's the thing. That's how you do it. you tell a team to sign you as the punter the week that they're playing the Cowboys. Oh, we just hit 2 hours in the stream. You tell the team, the professional team, to pay you a couple $1,000,000 to play against the Cowboys. Just get them one good punt if you have a strong leg, and tell them that it's not really a big deal that you're a kid because it's not really gonna matter because you're not gonna really see the field anyway. Cowboys aren't gonna make you punt, so yeah, I think that's a good job. I think that's a good job. I might do it. I'm not a good punter, but I'm not a good kicker or punter, but hey, Cowboys won't punt anyway, so making, it just makes sense. But whatever. Uh, mm, man. Mm, mm. Man. Dang. Oh man, that's just tough. Oh, so there's the hold. There's the hold. Okay. Um. So with that hold, it gives the Cowboys a little better of a chance to get a stop here. Clutch. Let's see what Let's see what Alex Smith can do. Let's see how Alex Smith can do. Smith. Ooh, no handoff. I'm surprised. Pass is gonna be caught and short of the first down. Oh man, I remember when I was in the other room and I could see the TV so beautifully. I remember I could see. I remember I could literally tell you who caught the pass. Now I can't. That was in the chat. But yeah, second down and one here, so cool. Mike Nolan, I'm surprised you still have a job. I mean, I don't understand it. Like, how does somebody like that still have a job? I mean, it makes sense. Like, you don't want to fire somebody mid-season. It's not a good look for your organization. But still, like, come on, he doesn't deserve to still be the coach. This defense is awful against the Washington football team. I'm starting to see what I saw in week 7 out of this team right now, and it's scaring me. I didn't even watch part of the game on week 7 because I wasn't like watching. I was driving home. We were driving home, from somewhere, so I didn't even get to watch the entire game. But the short time that I saw the game, this is what I saw. I saw Washington destroy us. I saw our offense couldn't get anything going. I mean, this is what you see. Like, this is so sad. I mean, this is pathetic even. Like, you had him backed up, and then, like, literally, McLaurin just destroys your safety. Like, come on. Like, this is terrible. And then this is two different quarterbacks. Like, and Kyle Allen, Alex Smith, no difference. They're both going to tear up the Cowboys. I thought I saw a difference in this game. When Amari Cooper, I was like, ooh, this might be our game. Nah, not so far. Can't even stop the run. Antonio Gibson. I think they've done a decent job of stopping the run, but I think the pass has just been awful. And of course on offense, like it's been really disappointing. Like especially with the Zeke fumble, that's just tough. Oh man. Ugh. Anyway, second down here. Yeah, 2nd and 9. Here we go. Pass is going to be caught and hopefully short. Yay, short. He's short. Third down and short. Oh, man. But then again, third down short when you're against Dallas is practically a first down. Unless you're running back. I mean, like, I don't know how. I mean, like, Dallas last week against Minnesota was so good. But even last week, like Dalvin Cook, if Washington had Dalvin Cook, oof. But I mean, Antonio Gibson's been killing anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Third down and short, first down. I mean, like, did the Cowboys defense have any chance of stopping a team on third and short? Like, honestly, if you're a team out there, what I would do is I would just play to get short on third down. Unless you're gonna throw it deep, then you might as well do that too. But like, if you have a good running back or a running back that is capable of pushing forward for a yard, and any running back in the NFL can do that. It doesn't matter if they're big or if they're short. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But I feel like the Cowboys, like, I don't even know Antonio Gibson's yardage, but I don't even. Oh, wow, they actually pressured Alex Smith. They're pressuring him. He has to throw it out of bounds. So actually, the Cowboys did bring some good pressure there, and they're able to force Alex Smith to get rid of the football out of bounds. So, yeah. That's the thing. Like, the Cowboys have been playing a lot of bend, don't break defense, which is annoying because, like, it's not horrible. But, like, at this point, you got to start getting some actual stops out there. You got to, like, because your offense hasn't done anything in the second half so far. Fumble, bad possession. It's been really rough for Dallas. And, obviously the penalties have hurt and things like that. Second down and 10 here. There was an injury. Somebody was walking to the locker room, which is unfortunate, but it stinks. A lot of injuries today for the Cowboys, including the O-line. Alex Smith throw over the middle pass is incomplete. So there's going to be a third and long. The best possible chance for Dallas to get a stop in this situation. 3rd and 10. You knew they weren't going to be able to get a stop on third down. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. He's been getting a lot of touches in this game, in the receiving and passing game. At one point, he actually led the team in touches. He had more touches than the entire rest of the team. At all the receivers, all the tight ends, and the other running backs, he had more touches than all of them combined. I don't know if that's the case now, but still, it's pretty impressive. Washington has been very reliant on Antonio Gibson, the rookie running back, who, by the way, actually doesn't have a fumble. As Chidobe Awuzie comes off the field, he has struggled to stay healthy this season, missed a lot of games, and he's already gone to the locker room. Wow. Or the blue tent. Dang, that's exactly where you want to see your players go. The blue tent. And he was wide open. I'm not exactly sure who, but wide open over the middle of the field. Probably could have had a first down or at least been closer to bring up the easy first down on third and short. So here we go. It's 3rd down and 10 here. Dallas has a big chance to get a stop. This is extremely important. This down right here, this particular play is important. Okay, thank you, Ed, for being here. So happy to see you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Hit! Ball is out! Oh my gosh! We got it! Go! Return! Yes! Let's go! Yes! Let's go! Yes! Let's go! Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Alex Smith! The pressure! INT! Let's go! Jalen Smith with the INT. Darn it, Vanderish. Why couldn't you have blocked him, man? Now he's going to be down like the 1. Ah, crap. Please, punch it in, Dallas. If you don't punch this in, I swear, you have to punch this in. This is a glorious opportunity. Punch it in. Wow, you suck. You literally are. Wow, that's awful. Oh, my gosh. Dallas, punch it in. Oh. This is why. Well, good heads up play by Jalen Smith. This is why I really wanted him to get the pick 6. Because, Dallas is going to screw it up. They're going to do something dumb, and they're going to screw this up. Vanderish, why didn't you block him, man? Why didn't you block him? Alex Smith is very upset. Good job, Jalen Smith. Watch your offense screw this up somehow. Oh, like, Andy, don't screw this up. Please throw a touchdown pass for me in fantasy football. I would really appreciate a touchdown pass. That'd be beautiful. Please don't run the ball. 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 Oh, I would love a receiving touchdown for Andy Dalton. Like, what are we doing? McCarthy, what are we doing, Mike McCarthy? What are you actually doing, Mike McCarthy? Team has been given a glorious opportunity. Hello, Ravens fan. Hello, Ravens. Anyway, well, we're screwing up this opportunity big time. Hello, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying the live stream so far. Leave a like on the live stream. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you, guys. So here we go. Cowboys have actually done decent in the red zone today. The one place on the field that they've actually been good. Please don't screw it up. Please, please. Andy, touchdown pass for me. I'd really appreciate it. Pass the end zone. And, oh my gosh, we're really about to screw this up. We're really about to screw this up. We're really about to screw this up. Oh my gosh. No, Andy, no. 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 Oh, man. So the Cowboys get a glorious opportunity, but of course, even Jalen Smith being down at the freaking 2-yard line or 3-yard line isn't enough for this stupid team to get the ball into the end zone. Oh, come on, Seed. You gotta catch that, my guy. Come on. You gotta catch that, dude. Oh, man. Well, that's tough. So the Cowboys, unfortunately, are not going to score on this possession unless Greg Zuerlein knocks down the field goal. And even then, like, that's just a disappointment if you make it makes a field goal. You know, thank you, Greg Zuerlein. Good job. Good job. But even then, like, it's just so frustrating because that was an easy touchdown you had. That right there was an easy touchdown. You literally didn't have to do anything. And you screwed up. You screwed up as usual. This Cowboys team just had a glorious opportunity. I don't know how many times I can say it, but that's the easiest chance you have to score. And Washington just easily shuts you down. Bad play calling by a coaching staff that does not know what they're doing at all. Sometimes it appears that they don't. Yeah, please subscribe, man. I'm upset. I'm sad. This team is pathetic sometimes. My gosh. Actually, very often they're pathetic, so that's just the case. That's awful. And the boys just did a very, very annoying thing. Well, anyway, so thank you, Dallas. So hopefully we can get a defensive stop again. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's a little too much to hope for. It's a little too much to hope for to get another defensive stop. Like, Mike McCarthy. Man, that's like... Thank you, Ravens fan number 8, for joining the live stream. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So the game is somehow still close. Hopefully Dallas can get another stop, and then they can score an actual touchdown. So to go into the red zone, get your hopes up, or my hopes up, and then screw it up. Hoping that's not what they do again. Oh man, what a play by Jalen Smith. You know, I'm unfortunately, like, it's gonna overshadow a great play, but yeah, great play by Jalen Smith. You see the heads up play. Alex Smith under pressure, D-line makes a great read, you know. And D-line gets pressure, and then you just see Jalen Smith. Like, he probably was not expecting that pass to come, but great on-field awareness, knowing where the ball was at the right time and making an interception. And I was just so sad because, like, I knew that if Jalen Smith didn't return that for a touchdown, I knew that it wasn't going to be a touchdown. I did not believe in my team. I did not trust my team to do the simple thing. And actually not score. I didn't think my team was gonna score in the red zone. You guys remember? Hopefully you guys know. I was not. I was hoping. I was hoping. I was really hoping for another Andy Dalton touchdown pass because that helps me out in fantasy football a ton. but unfortunately that's not the case. Uh, Anyway, so there it is right here. Jalen Smith, Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry, able to catch up to him. So congrats to Scary Terry for catching up to Jalen Smith and stopping a touchdown. Look, I mean, Jalen Smith goes down like the 3 or 4 yard line. Like, my goodness. Pretty bad. But yeah. Anyway, here we go. 1st and 10 Washington. They have a chance here to make it a 27-16 game, which is scary if you think about it because Dallas couldn't even punch it in from the freaking 2-3 yard line. And now there's a flag on the play. Hopefully a holding call on the Washington football team. I would take it. Been more flags on Washington here recently, which is nice to know because Washington was able to get a touchdown earlier in the game off of a couple flags. Dumb holding plays on Dallas. I mean, that's just the holding calls on Dallas earlier in the game were it was just bad on Dallas. Like, that was just bad penalties. Bad penalties. Yeah. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours and 16 minutes, so we've been here for a while. Still only the 3rd quarter, which is nice. I love football. Love to watch the Cowboys play for the 2nd time in less than 7 days. Anyway, here we go. 1st and 20 for Washington. A great chance for Dallas to actually get a stop here. That holding call is important. Here it is. Pressure. Smith. Ball batted. That was sort of like the interception play. That play right there looked like the interception play. It really did. Like, wow. Alex Smith stepping back in the pocket, gets pressured, has to throw the exact same way. That looked really similar. Wow. Yeah. Technically, the turnover battle is even at this moment, but, it isn't in reality. Both teams have a turnover, but Dallas turned over the ball on downs, so, yeah. 2nd down and 20 here. Hand off, and Dallas gets the stop. It's going to be 3rd and long, so a great chance for Dallas to get the stop. Cool. Yeah, so. Yeah. Thank you to everybody that's been here so far. We've been here for a while, and thank you guys to everybody that's been here. We've had some great moments like the Jalen Smith interception, the Amari Cooper touchdown. We've had some very frustrating moments such as the bubble pass before half and the red zone screw up and the Zeke fumble. We've had some rough moments, but we've had some great moments on the stream, just like every stream, except, watching the Cowboys, you still have some good moments in there. So, yeah. Except from the Eagles stream. That was pretty much all sadness. Cowboys are actually going to get a stop. Oh my goodness. They have a chance to take the lead potentially. Wow. The boys might do it. Oh, please don't get faked out by a fake punt, by the way. I'm just being honest. Like, the Cowboys have gotten beat on fake punts twice this season. And luckily, or fake field goal, fake punt, whichever one you want to call it. And both times they were called back because of an illegal shift, illegal call, illegal movement on the line, whatever you want to call it. But legal shift, you know what I mean? But now, please don't. Okay, good. Let's go. Okay, so Cowboys are going to get the ball here. Please don't muff the kick. Pretty much naming everything that could go wrong. Okay, there we go. So Washington is downing us inside the 10, which is unfortunate. But, it is what it is. Cowboys are at least going to get the ball with a chance to take the lead here towards the end of the 3rd quarter, which is nice. Thank you to everybody who's commented in the chat today. Zach, Everyday Sports Mania, Ed, and Ravens fan number 8. Thank you guys so much. Go subscribe to their channels. Okay, so, man. Okay, so here it is, a handoff inside. I see the explosiveness. I think Tony Pollard. I didn't even see who the number was. It was Tony Pollard. I see the explosiveness. Honestly, to be honest with you, this is me. The jersey number, in my opinion, doesn't really make me think of who it is. I mean, obviously, I see 21. I think Zeke. But, like, in a pile where you see the running backs who look pretty similar in size and all, and can't see the number, I think of, like, if I see an explosive run, I immediately like, okay, that's Tony Pollard. That's Tony Pollard. That is so Tony Pollard right there. Anyway, guys, 4th quarter, here we come. Dallas and Washington locked in a battle. 2016 Washington. Here as we head into the 4th quarter. I hope you guys have been enjoying the live stream. I will be back in a second for the start of the 4th quarter. Hello, everybody. I'm back. Hello, Morse. I got Morse here, my little dog. Pretty cute guy. So, hello, Morse. Once again, I've been saying it a lot, but happy Thanksgiving to everybody who's here. Really appreciate it. Spending a part of your Thanksgiving day here watching somebody reacting to the Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington football team. Oh man. Okay. So anyway, here we are right now. There's Jalen Smith, you know Jalen Smith. He's a pretty important player in this game. 2nd down and 5 here, start of the 4th quarter. Here we go. Big plays. Also, you guys might notice, like, I'm not going to be as loud because I'm probably going to be closer to the TV because I need to see better. And wrap up. Ezekiel Elliott has just been wrapped up, or no, Tony Pollard. Conservative play calling. Come on. 3-yard game. Let's go. Total yards is now in favor of the Washington football team. That is now the yard favorite. Yard leaders. Washington literally has over 10 minutes of possession time on the Cowboys. 10 full minutes of possession time. They have controlled the clock in the game. Like, that's crazy. Andy, please, important throw. Andy's gonna scramble. Get the first down. Andy Dalton. Oh yeah, Andy, point that, first down, yes! Andy pointing for the first down, let's go! Big play, Andy. Andy with the first down. Dang, Andy with the dive? Okay, Andy. I see you, Andy. Let's go. Big play, Andy. Okay, so now here we go. Dallas is 1st and 10 from 13 minutes to go in the football game. A lot of time. Fake handoff. Andy going mini deep in the passes. Dang, that was way out of bounds. My gosh. Andy Dalton has taken 2 deep shots to Amari Cooper in this game. Both of them have been positive. A beautiful touchdown spiral and a pass interference call that set up a Dallas field goal right before half. I say take another deep shot with Amari Cooper. Maybe that was the intention there, but that was an awful pass. That had nothing on it. Andy looking upset, rolling those eyes back, because that was pretty annoying. Andy with the throw. Ooh, let's go, Andy! Fake. Throw to the middle. Amari Cooper cut down at the legs, and that's going to be about a 5-yard gain. And going to be another third down conversion here. I believe Dallas has gone for it like twice today on 4th down. I don't even know if they've gotten it. Maybe they've gone for it once. I'm not sure, but they've gone for it once at least. And they did not get it. 4th and just throw. Honestly, if Dallas hadn't gone for it, like, I want them to go for it, but, like, what if Dallas hadn't screwed up? Like, what if they had ran the ball? Like, I feel like running that longer route was kind of dumb. 3rd down and 3 here. Andy. Step. Oh, crap. He's under pressure. That's another sack. Washington football team getting a huge sack. Once again, a 3rd down sack for Washington. I mean, what do you have to do, man? Like, there's nothing Andy Dalton can do. He does have a guy open over the middle of the field, but he gets swallowed up. Like, the O-line, like, look, Chase Young kind of scares him from the back, and then they're able to pull out his leg and take him down. So once again, the Cowboys are going to be, what? What's going on? What's going on? We're faking it! Oh, no. Oh, wow. That is, oh, my gosh. My gosh. That was the worst fake ever. I like the creativity, Fossil, but the Cowboys have tried to run these little reverse jet sweeps, and it doesn't work. Why do you continue to do it? It doesn't work. It does not work this week, Fossil. It doesn't work, McCarthy. This team, like, I like the creativity, don't get me wrong, but the jet sweeps have not fooled them this week. Most of the time, the Cowboys jet sweeps are actually pretty good. They actually fool people, but this week, Washington might have expected it. Like, here's the problem with the jet sweep. Here's the problem. On a fake punt with the jet sweep, you gotta have a lot of space. Instead of having just a full-on jet sweep from, 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage, or even if somebody is fooled by the jet sweep, they can get over there to the other side of the field. What they should have done is they should have had a guy go upfield so that they could pass the football. That's what they should have done instead. That's what the Cowboys should have done on that play. That's what they should have done. Once again, stupidity. That is such an obvious thing to do. You're not going to get that much space. I know you sometimes do, but I don't understand why the Cowboys didn't have at least an option to pass the football up the field. With everybody blocking, I understand the fact about that, but that's horrible. That gives Washington another easy touchdown probably. And honestly, I wouldn't have gone for it. I like the creativity. I like the what am I trying to say? I like the design and all that, but I like the creativity. I like the aggressiveness, but you can't screw with that. You really can't. That's just such a flawed play call. Even if they did get it, I know I would have probably said it was a great play, but just the way it ends out, you gotta. Nobody blocked in the end. You know what I mean? It's just poor execution by Dallas. In my opinion, if I was even going to go for it, I would have had at least one person streak up field just in case. That's kind of a trend. You understand that, by the way, guys. Have you seen that? Sorry, I'm new. Oh my gosh. When teams fake punts against the Cowboys, they throw passes downfield. When the Cowboys fake it, they run a jet sweep / reverse behind the line of scrimmage, 10 yards behind it, actually. Oh, which one actually got yards? Which one actually had a chance? Look, I understand, the Giants, the Giants did it, and it didn't matter for them, but, come on, I like the idea. Hello, everyday sports. What's up? Cowboys just tried to run a little funky jet sweep, and, yeah, it did not work out very well. I think, yeah, they could win, but Washington's got a great chance to score here because we messed up. Handoff, Gibson, oh, wow, we literally just gave up a touchdown off of that. Washington up 27-16. Antonio Gibson with yet another touchdown. What do you know? A dumb special teams play turns into an easy touchdown run. Not even close. I probably could have ran for that touchdown. Hole is so huge. Nobody even close. Nobody touched him. That's a 20-yard touchdown run right there. Nobody touched him. That's just pathetic. 27. It's going to be 27-16. Wait. No, he missed the extra point. Wait, no, he made it? Wait, he made that? Huh? Yeah, I didn't think he made it. Okay, whatever. Thank you everybody for being here. I didn't think he made it, but whatever. Anyway, now it's 27-16. I thought he missed it off rip, but whatever. Yeah, oh man. 27-16. Game not looking too good. I don't know. I just didn't really quite understand the fake call, but whatever. At this point, why not? Anyway, in the end, the Dallas Cowboys are not looking very good at all. In fact, they're looking worse than they were after Zeke fumbled. This has been their worst deficit of the game, and it comes in the fourth quarter. And now they're putting pressure on Andy Dalton to make something happen, despite the Cowboys not doing anything. And I'm telling you, not getting it in the red zone that time is going to bite them hard. In this football game, The Cowboys have had so many chances to take the lead. This has been a game where it's been the Cowboys' game to lose. It's been their game to lose. You know, the Cowboys have failed. They've had 2 turnovers on downs. They've had a fumble by Zeke. All of their turnovers have been in their own territory. Each resulting in, I think they've all resulted in a Washington touchdown, I think, as well, which is the interesting part. Dallas's mistakes in the red zone have led to the touchdowns. And that's been the difference in this game. It's been their game to lose. They were the ones that screwed up in the red zone when they had an easy chance to score. Washington makes a mistake. You were waiting for Washington to make that mistake. You were waiting all game. It happens. And what do? You get a field goal out of the drive. You get a field goal out of the best chance of the game. You know? And what do you do when you get the glorious opportunity for half? You know? You have an easy opportunity to score before half, and you run out of the 3 plays of that drive in the red zone, or the 3 plays, not in that drive, but out of the 3 plays you had at the goal line, and you run 2 bubble. I know it's turned into more of a rant at this point, but still, it's been their game to lose, and that's the saddest part. If they lose this game, it's not because Washington played amazing. Props to them for doing good, but it's because of the Cowboys' idiocy and them screwing up when it mattered most. So right now the Cowboys are trying to put another drive together, hopefully not to fail in the red zone. Pass in Andy. Once again, another pass where Washington, no coverage, but you know what? Andy soars it over his head. No chance to catch it. Man, and it's going to be a flag on the Cowboys, even though a play that had no chance of doing, a play that had a chance of doing something, in my opinion, that's a holding call. He literally tosses him to the ground. Yeah, it's a toss to the ground, but it's been their game to lose. Losing both of their offensive tackles early in the game hurt them a lot. It definitely has. They haven't been able to run the ball at all. But in terms of themselves, they've been awful. A couple plays go different. Maybe they'd be ahead right now. Pass in the slot, Amari Cooper on 1st and 20. There's really not much you can do at this point. You got to get a touchdown here on this drive. That's a must. If you don't score a touchdown on this drive, it is a 8-point game. So at least you got to get a field. You got to get a field goal. If you get a field goal, you have to score, period, on this drive. Then you have to actually get a stop. And not one of the things where the Cowboys have done all game where they get a stop, but they don't get a stop. They actually have to not play bend, don't break. They have to actually play defense. And here's the thing. I actually give the Cowboys credit, I actually give their defense credit. Even though they've had some awful plays. Antonio Gibson, literally untouched in the end zone. Screws me in fantasy football. I'm probably going to lose because of that. But you know what? It's hard to not play bend, don't break when your offense literally leaves you in an awful position 3 different times. It's just what are you supposed to do? As bad as the Cowboys defense has been this year, starting to notice that a lot of the time, the Cowboys defense gives up points because the offense leaves them in a really bad spot. Whether it's going 3 and out and putting them on the field immediately after where they're gassed. Whether it's, doing something stupid with a turnover. It's just all about that kind of thing. And the defense is bad, but I feel like the offense is part of it. And there it is. The Cowboys are going to throw an incomplete pass, punt the ball back to Washington, and the game is pretty much ended. Anyway, this game is getting ugly, honestly. Once again, the Cowboys have nothing. You're forced to throw a pass. Maybe it was a little tug on the arm, but you're not going to get that call. Not from these officials. In fact, the officials haven't even been that bad anyway. They've been pretty good. So, there it is. The Cowboys have they lost. They lost the game. I'm going to be honest with you. They lost. They're not winning this game. Not with the way they're playing. No fake punt that time. Anyway, so there we go. Punting it into territory. Even if they do get a stop, they're going to have to score. And they can't score. Oh, man. I don't know why I started Andy Dalton in fantasy football this week. Gosh. What an awful, awful game. Dang, this is so promising at one point. And just things got ugly. This team, so bad. My gosh. Thought they were actually going to turn around their season. And maybe they still can, but like, they're about to lose to a team with no name twice. God, you suck. And anyway, at this point, the Cowboys are pretty much struggling at this point. Yeah, hopefully they can get a stop so they can give me more false hope, and then they can go downfield and screw it up again. So at this point, I might end the stream pretty soon. I'm not feeling sitting here again for the next 20 minutes, just sitting here hoping that they're gonna somehow win, and they're not. I may just end the stream. So. Oh, man. Okay, so anyway, here we go. Washington is here. They're driving downfield at this point. Yeah, 20-yard line around that, and oh my goodness, they swallowed him up. Let's go. They swallowed him up. Let's get it, boys. So they sort of swallow him up. Yeah. Who do the Cowboys play next week? I'm looking forward to next week, honestly, at this point. There's no chance they're winning at this point. They're not going to win. Hopefully they do, but they're probably not going to win at this point. Let's see. Games. Okay, they play the Ravens next week. They play a week from today on Thursday. Then they play the Bengals. Then they play the Niners. Okay, so they got shots to win some of those games. But, yeah. Okay, the catch is made, and I believe he's going to be just short of the first down marker, so that's tough. Let's go. Third down. Third down and 1, and I've said all game, third and 1 is a free first down for the other team, so hey, let's take the free first down. First down Washington, might as well keep looking. So first down and 1 here. Might as well say that. It's gonna be a first down. First and 1 here, Washington. Hand off. First down, burst, bang. Hey, there was no chance. Even with Peyton Barber in, not even Antonio Gibson, Peyton freaking Barber in. Look at this hole, though. My gosh, okay, that was actually a good cutback, though. That was actually a good cutback. So, in all honesty, that was actually somewhat of a skilled running back play. The cutback is pretty cool, but, okay, that's cool. 7.5 minutes left, down by 11. Cowboys have gotten destroyed on the ground game. Washington with over 100 yards between their running backs, Antonio Gibson's actually pretty good, but yeah. Antonio Gibson eats up the Cowboys today. Handoff, and that's going to be a stop. The Cowboys actually are able to stop them at the line of scrimmage. Oh, man. Okay, so there we go. 7 minutes remaining in it. Here we go. Man. 2nd and 8 here. Didn't jump off. Oh man, he got him. Oh wow, is he gonna push forward? Oh no way. Is he gonna actually push forward? What the heck? That was kind of weird. 3rd down here, 6.5 minutes. Antonio Gibson, pretty happy. Got to get a win on Thanksgiving. So, congrats to him. The Cowboys haven't won on Thanksgiving in 2 years, and they're going to lose 2 consecutive years to the Washington football team and the it's 1st and 1. And the Buffalo Bills last year. They're gonna lose this year probably. There's pretty much no doubt at this point. 3rd down and 1. 1st and 1, I mean. Oh wait, we might actually wait, did we get him? Oh wow, we actually might actually gotta stop. Oh my goodness, I think we gotta stop. Let's go. There's literally like I wonder hold on, what's the betting odds? I actually kinda wanna see what are the betting odds? Cowboys versus Washington odds. Odds right now. I wanna know the odds. It's not. Oh wait, they're gonna go for it. Okay, never mind. I mean, I had hope for a second, but they're going for it, so no way Dallas is gonna stop them 2 plays in a row. Pretty much the game right here. Washington gets this, they will be in field goal range. We 30-16. Oh, maybe they're just trying to call a bluff. That's a delay game, unless they called the timeout, which they did. Interesting to see what they do here. Do they kick the field goal? I don't think Dusty Hopkins has that big of a leg, but they don't necessarily have to. Alex Smith, that's an inspirational story right there. Alex Smith, 2018, great player, dominant, 17 surgeries. I mean, can you imagine, guys, 17 surgeries? First win in 742 games. That's that's close to 2 years right there. Alex Smith, a crazy emotional story right there. Great guy. Looks like a really humble human being, and just it's really cool that he recovered like that. Obviously that's a huge story. People, some people, guys, when Alex Smith went down with injury, some people were even questioning his life, his leg. First it was his life, then they were like, oh, we may have to amputate that leg. Nobody really at the time thought that Alex Smith was going to return to football, let alone start on a team ever again. Handoff, pretty much for the win. They got it. Washington does get the 1st down right there. But yeah, you know what I mean? There it is, So that's pretty much the game right there. Honestly, at this point, I'm hoping that the Cowboys just get the ball back so Andy Dalton can give me some more fantasy points. I really don't care anymore. This is gonna be a loss. The Cowboys are 3-8. Washington's gonna be 4-7 on the season. Handoff. I mean, might as well just waste the clock out. Try and not give me fantasy points. Oh man. Oh god. Oh man. I feel like I have to cough right now. Oh boy. Look at the entire Cowboys team with masks on the line. There we go, Zeke. Zeke's sending the pendulum of the entire football game to Washington with his amazing fumble. Dwayne Haskins on the sideline, not going to play the rest of the season, just trying to get the coach to like him so that he can have a chance to start one game in week 17. That's what he's going for. That's what he's going for. That's what he's going for. He's trying to start week 17. I see you, Dwayne. Well, you never know. That might be a toss-up game for Washington. Handoff. Smith on the run. Gonna get hit. And, goes out of bounds. Dwayne with the hit on Alex. Trying to gain the leader's trust. I see you, Dwayne. Yeah, good run. Alex Smith, you know what I mean? He's cool. He's cool. Yeah, there's no way. Because here's what. Wait, no. If Dallas gets the ball back, it'd be 30-16, which is a 14-point game. They'd have to score a touchdown. They might have to kick another onside kick. Imagine the Cowboys recover another onside kick. In my opinion, if they were somehow to score, I'd go for 2. I wouldn't want to put Washington in overtime. So yeah, the Cowboys pretty much need a miracle. And wow, that's wow. You gotta be kidding me. 3 touchdowns? 3? God. Why? Why Washington? That's the person going up against me in fantasy football. And freaking Antonio Gibson is gonna have 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns! Like, what? Of course! In the crunch time, where literally nothing, the Cowboys have no chance to win, and stupid Antonio Gibson runs for another touchdown! Bro. Man, like, that's 3. Oh, man. Dude, that sucks, of course. And it's a long touchdown, so it's gonna work. It's gonna. My God, bro. Of course. The one I knew we were gonna lose, but why'd you have to run for the touchdown, Antonio? Gosh. Gosh darn it, man. Like, Antonio Gibson, bro, like, he had. Dude, like, literally, bro, week 7, he has the same amount of rushes, more yards, but he has a touchdown. This week is 3! Like, dude, of course, the one freaking week that Antonio Gibson's gonna go off with 3 touchdowns, and it's of course this week when he plays me. Like, dude, like, oh my God, everything is going wrong for me in this game. Like, oh man, Andy Dalton not doing anything. You know, I mean, the only bright spot is Zeke's going up against me, and Zeke hasn't done anything this game, so that helps me at least. But stupid Antonio Gibson, bro. Like, respect to you, my guy. Like, respect to you, my guy. But, like, come on, man. Like, really? You really had to screw me like that? Like, gosh darn it. Anybody that has Antonio Gibson this week, good, smart. You started him. Good job. If you start him. If you left him on the bench, dumb. That's a stupid move. Antonio, unless you have Dalvin Cook and Derrick Henry. And even then, I would put him at flex. Running backs eat up the Cowboys every week. Every week. Baltimore doesn't really have a star running back, but they got Lamar, so that qualifies. Week 12 spotlight, you got Kyler Murray, of course. He's still an MVP running, I guess. You got Tom, you got Aaron Rodgers, and all those guys. So 34-16. Honestly, if you had to ask me, oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me, right? Did we really just... What? What just happened? Huh? What happened? Can anybody tell me what just happened? Andy, what did you do? What just happened? I'm so confused. They're going crazy. Oh my gosh. Pick 6, Andy? A pick 6, Andy! Andy! Oh my gosh! The game is over and you're still costing me fantasy points! Andy, no, bro. Andy! Andy. I shouldn't have started Andy. Oh my gosh, Andy! You literally are gonna cost me like 2 points. Oh my God. Bro, could this have been a worse fantasy game for me? The Cowboys lose, Antonio Gibson gets like 3 freaking touchdowns, and Andy Dalton throws a pick 6 when the game's over. Dude, what the heck? Andy, you suck. What the heck, dude? We should have started Gary Gilbert, honestly, at this point. I shouldn't have started, bro. I shouldn't have started Andy Dalton in fantasy. I'm stupid. That's the dumbest thing I could have done. I should have known you would have come out and done this. I don't know what's worse, 25-3 or 41 to freaking 16. Like, my God. I don't know what's worse. Honestly, probably this one, because in that game, like, we sucked, but, like, at least we abandoned, you know? I mean, we sucked that game, but, like, dang, like, yeah, man. But no, you know, the thing is, the Cowboys had come off of a bad loss. You knew that they sucked at that point. You knew that they were horrible. You knew they were going to get beat. Oh, dang, that went off crossbar. No, you knew that they were bad. You knew that they were going to get destroyed, but... Oh, well, you didn't know that, but, like, you know what I mean? At one point, they actually had a shot to win. It's funny to think that like a little bit ago, earlier in the quarter, it used to be, what was it? I don't even know. What was the score? Like 20 to, it was 20 to 16. It was 20 to 16. And in like a few minutes, they literally have scored 21 points off of a pick six, an easy touchdown run from Antonio Gibson. I don't even know what the other one was. What was it again? Like a passing touchdown probably. But yeah, like Washington in the fourth quarter went off. Definitely their best quarter of the game. The game was actually pretty close throughout the game. It's pretty close. But then the fourth quarter, Washington kind of just took over. Bad. I mean, eventually it caught up to like eventually it caught up to the Cowboys not being able to score and caught up to them. Great. It froze. The TV has froze. Let's get it. What the heck? What's going on? TV froze. Huh? TV? Or the TV froze. Oh my gosh. I can't even see. I might as well turn it off at this point, but whatever. I'm torturing myself any longer. Anyway, I can't even see the TV. I'm just stuck on this screen of Andy Dalton looking at me with these crazy eyes because he's very upset. I might as well just turn it off and yeah. Who knows what just happened? Andy, I'm still staring at your face. Oh no. Let me turn it off again. Let me turn it back on. Please tell me I get something different. There we go. Please tell me I don't stare at your face again. Please, Andy. Please, 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 Andy. Yay, I might still get something different. Yeah, guys, at this point, it's pretty awful. I'm probably gonna end the stream here in a few seconds. Thank you for liking the stream. Help ease my pain. What am I telling myself? They're bad. I should have known this was gonna happen. Yeah, Washington's gonna be in first place. Washington is gonna be in first place. Okay, now my TV just like won't work anymore. Oh man, I'm stuck on this screen. Let me type in 504. See what happens. Just kidding. Not 504, like 527. And nothing's on. Well, it appears that my TV, and I'm not lying about this just to get out of having to do this stream. Like, I'm literally like, I can't even watch the game. I don't think my TV is gonna be much help anymore, so I might as well go to this website called ESPN and watch the game from there. Let's watch it. See what happened. It has a game cast, so wait. Oh wait, the TV's back. Okay. I don't even know what happened. First down and 10. Oh my, did Washington get another turnover? Andy, what did you do? No, Andy, no, bro. Andy, you did not just do that. Oh my gosh, what happened, guys? Anybody tell me what the heck just happened? Like, what the heck? I'm so confused. Overview. No, I don't want to know that. I want to see Gamecast. Incomplete. Can anybody tell me what just happened? Like, honestly, can you honestly just tell me what happened? Like, what the heck? Chat. Oh, we didn't convert on fourth. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you. Well, it's been a frustrating game. Dallas is gonna lose big. Guys can't blame me if I ended the stream early, but I don't know. Should I end the stream early? I kind of want to hit the 3-hour mark, though. That's the only, just letting you guys know, that's the only reason I'm continuing the stream is because I literally want to hit the 3-hour mark. Be great if you subscribed. I'm very sad right now. Oh, man. And this stream was good. But still sad. Oh, gosh. Oh, what an awful team. Yeah. See another Canucks fan. Hmm. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Fine. Gloat about whatever. Gloat, bro. Gloat. About whatever, man. Oh, man. Gloat all you want. Oh, man. So, at this point, we are so close to the 2-hour mark. Ha, yep. I was excited. I know. I was like, America's team. That's what it's doing. Dang. Oh, you. Sitting in the star. Yup. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. It got ugly. The funny part is, I don't know, how many games are there left in the season? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. Oh, man. Uh, Nobody says America's losing teams. Except you. Antonio Gibson, a 1, 2, a 3. Beautiful. That was beautiful. What's this? Oh, Andy. Oh, Antonio, you better not run for another touchdown. Oh my gosh. Please, I don't. I will take not giving up another touchdown fantasy. I'm going for the fantasy title now. I am going for the fantasy title. How many games are they winning? Uh, let's see. Look at that schedule. Let me look at the schedule. I see them beating San Francisco. I don't know, maybe like 5. We'll see. I see them beating San Francisco. Yeah, I know. Thought they would win today, but things got ugly. I mean, they definitely could have. They left so many points on the board. What the heck, Peyton Barber? At least it's not Antonio Gibson. At least it's not Antonio Gibson. I think they're beating Baltimore, but I think they could beat New York. They could beat who's the other team? Who's that other team? Oh yeah, they could beat New York and they could beat San Francisco, so they could still win a few games. I say Philly. Philly or Washington. Philly or Washington. There we go. Yay, I'm so happy. Anyway. Oh, there's the game. Okay, guys. So, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to leave a like on the stream if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. So I will be uploading more videos. And, yeah. What do you mean? Whatever. You know, they could still beat